That's my intro.
Right.
We're here.
Man, that sounded really full, Tracy. Awesome, man. Nice job.
Good job, Tracy.
You know, these Cali guitars are, you know, they'd sound great acoustically.
Yeah, they sound fully mastered, man. Like just straight.
Well, you
out.
got enough of them now.
Yeah, it's got drums included and everything built in.
Yeah.
It's
Now you
incredible.
can, now you can sell all the rest of the guitars.
Yeah.
What?
This is amp
Now
panel
you
number
can sell all the
17.
other guitars.
What about the other guitars?
You can sell them all now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If I had an avenue,
Yeah, right.
what am I gonna do? Stand on the corner? Hey, come get them.
You put them on your Facebook and go, "Hey, this is for sale," and it'll be gone in 5 seconds.
Oh,
That's true.
Facebook,
That's a really
Instagram,
good.
whatever, any of the above, all of the above, because there's buyers everywhere.
Yeah, but then there's a problem to that.
What's
You
that?
have one less guitar.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true.
You have one less guitar.
I don't
Yeah,
think that
that's
might be. I don't think that's really a problem. I think Tracy might have enough guitars.
Yeah,
and I don't
reckon.
collect guitars. That's the thing. Is it's like I don't need them. You know, they're all.
Have you got a
tools that
crazy?
did
Have you got a
something.
crazy amount, Tracy? Like, or
Yeah.
or a normal normal amount of guitars?
No,
Normal
I have
is
I have a stupid amount of guitars,
Oh, you do. Okay.
and most
What's
of them are
stupid?
in a vault under the house, so I don't even know anymore.
Okay. Well, this is a good question, right? What is kind of normal, acceptable for someone
I
who's
mean,
been
for
playing
professional
for...
guitars, maybe 10 guitars. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think that's
And
fair
and someone that's abnormal. How many? Roughly.
anything over 30 is stupid. I have like 150 guitars. There's just absolutely no
There we go.
reason.
Oh, there we go.
We got the number.
and it's not and it's not the guitars that are the problem. It's the cases. You know, it's like
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
That's
absolutely.
Yeah.
you know, it's just I don't know.
You
God
should
bless
thin the
people.
herd.
That
You should thin the herd by 50 and buy some air conditioning.
I'm going to do air conditioning. I told Janine that we're going to do the splits and all that. We have air conditioners, but just not in here.
Ah,
You know, this is
You need a
basically
split.
just a.
the big split in there. I know an air conditioning guy, by the way.
We have to do a quick poll.
So yeah, I know a
around-
tile guy. I know air conditioning guy.
Yes.
He's
And,
cool,
you know,
right?
You have to.
Yeah,
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 everyone
yeah.
has to say whether you're in terms of the number of guitars you have. Are you normal, abnormal, or stupid? Using the three, I think it was 10, 30, 150.
10 is
Where are you?
professional.
Yeah,
That is
professional.
Professional. Now you could do a little more than 10 professional. I mean, but
Yeah, probably a little more.
20.
But I think, you know, as an investment, you know, the sky's the limit, but you got to be able to store them. I mean, that's always been my excuse is well, you know, they're going to go up in value and da, 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 my kids when I die and, you know, all that stuff. You know, but at this point, it's like everybody's cool. Nobody's really got to worry at the moment, you know, so it's just a bunch of stuff probably losing value. That's the reality.
yeah,
and
it depends. Yeah.
I use the write-off excuse. Dave knows that, you know. Oh, I'm just going to write it off. I'm just going to write it off. I'm just going to.
Well, what you
Oh,
do?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Same. Totally legal. Totally
And
legal.
then you
So-
sell it and never tell anyone.
That's the one. Yeah. That's funny.
Maybe.
So Dan, where do you fit Dan on that scale, man?
Where do I fit in? I think I've got somewhere around 20, so I'm in the pro.
That's kind of
not yet stupid level, but I
Yeah,
think
not
I'm probably going to be getting there in the next 10 years if I keep going at the rate I'm going. So,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
have to
Well,
go-
I'm
I'd have
60.
to go count.
Mhm.
huh?
I'd have to go count.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dave, how many amps do you have, man?
I'd have to go count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somehow I keep. Well, you know, I just purged a few. I'm gonna purge a little bit more. I mean, the last thing, the little tone talk I did with the sale thing, I just
Yeah.
did, everything, every last item except one that I listed sold
Awesome.
Perfect, man.
right on that one show
Yeah.
instantly. And
Man, we should
Fuck.
Remember
Okay.
we were talking about that with Pete?
Oh yeah, garage sale.
Yeah, doing a big garage sale, man. I'd be so into that. Just let people come and then also do it live at the same time. You know,
That'd
I'd
be
be into
interesting.
that.
Good way to do it. There's no shipping involved. You know,
Yeah, just
Yeah,
roll
no
up.
shipping involved is good. But the question is, there's a lot of people out there that want this stuff, and
yeah, that's true.
I just go, all right, what's the lowest price? Okay, I'm gonna price it lower. Okay, then I'm gonna tack on whatever for shipping in my head, roughly a rough. I meant lose on some and gain on the others, roughly, and then that's the price it is. So it's just like.
Okay.
It's like if I price it $100 lower than what it is, then I'd mark it back up to what it is, but it's shipped, so you're not paying anything. So it's like, it's fine. But I'm not paying any listing fees or anything else. So
Exactly.
no
That's true.
fees.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
'Cause I do it like
that's why
Zelle.
I only sell amps and pedals through email. You know, and I build the shipping price in, and whatever taxes, I just build it in. You know, one price. You know what I mean? And all the extra stuff, it's just like time consuming and makes the job terrible with the accounting. You know, it's just like yeah, this costs this much. You want it? You know, here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make life easier for everyone.
It is.
Certainly does.
Oh shit! Hold on.
What?
Happy birthday, Jason.
Ah,
Happy
right.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
shit.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason.
Oh, we need the
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
Some birthday balloons.
Oh, this is the birthday line. It's a nice one, Dan. Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. I always well now that I
Yesterday.
have so many friends in the US and overseas, their birthday lasts for like 48 hours online anyway.
Because no one knows what time it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like all of Saturday here in Australia because it was on Saturday, and then all of Sunday because it's Saturday for you guys. But
Shit, I missed it altogether. So there you go.
that's it. That means you're not hanging around on Facebook. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
You're doing other
Yeah.
things. So.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
I'm just not paying any attention.
Yeah.
Which is
Did you see-
highly
Do
possible
you guys
also.
are you guys also watching on YouTube? Is that the deal?
No.
Oh, wait a
Well,
minute. Oh, shit. There it is. I see the chat.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
I forgot.
Jason,
that
did you
this
see?
is live.
Jason, did you see the card that I left on your Facebook wall?
I did, man.
Yeah, great one, huh?
Yeah. Should we talk about that?
Oh, we don't have to. Just a funny one for anybody who saw that.
Now I got to go look.
My mum wasn't very happy with that.
Oh shit!
Oh, now I really have to go look.
Happy birthday, you see you
Damn it,
next
sorry,
week.
mom.
I'm kidding.
Hold on. I'm joining the chat.
Excuse me.
Ah,
What's going on, Tracy? Are you okay? You got this? Can you see the chat?
I can see it, but I can't log into.
You don't have to log in.
Oh, you don't?
As
Okay.
long as you can see, like, if I bring
At the
a
bottom,
comment
do you
up-
have a little thing that you can type into? Post a comment?
No.
Mm.
Can you
That's
see the viewer comments, the live chat on the right hand side of the?
Yes, that I
Okay,
can.
well, that's cool. That's all you need. So we'll go to the chat now and say hi to a few guys.
Okay.
Here's the first comment. Sorry, Dave. Walrus. I'm assuming I haven't actually caught up with the Blues.
This has to do
Tone
with
Talk.
the comments in Tone Talk or whatever I
This
did
is,
last.
this is a hangover from Tone Talk. I'm
Yeah.
assuming? Okay.
Well, well, here, let me just address this since everyone can read it on the screen.
Yeah.
Then use the other pickup or use a boost pedal.
Exactly. So for
I'm
anyone
not
who's
adding any gain to it because there's fucking plenty in the highest gain part of the Jose. I mean,
Oh my
come
God.
on,
Again, Jose.
you know,
That's what it is.
how
Yeah,
much
okay.
more do you need? I mean, you don't need more than that. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't think so. But if you do, well, then use a hotter pickup. Great. Or boost it with the tube screamer.
Well, man, I think that what this is, I mean, I'll just read this comment out for anyone who's listening to this on audio and you can't see it. So the comment is, Dave, it's in reference to a Tone Talk conversation, I'm assuming. I just meant that with my PAF humbucker guitar, I wish the Jose had slightly more gain. With my high output guitar, the Jose has plenty of gain. Man, I reckon that, so we all know this, right? But you can match a guitar to an amp. Not every amp has to work perfectly with every guitar that you have. That's why you have 30 guitars.
Yeah, exactly. Theoretically.
They all sound different.
Yeah.
And like one guitar into one amp might not sound great, but another guitar will. So that's cool. Use that one,
Yeah.
Or
the same.
Or you could learn how to play lower gain with your PAF.
Yeah, man. There's always that.
Because I'll be like, yeah, it's hands.
Ain't
really hands.
No gain hands.
Because
hands.
No gain hands, yeah. Because
plug this into Jose.
Hey, do you have more than one of those?
Why? You want one?
I don't know. Do you have more than one?
I'll just give you this one. I'm trying to get
I don't want you to give me that one.
Why? It's orange. It's cool.
It is cool.
It is cool.
I can get him. I think I can get him free from him anyway. So,
not this one.
Maybe. Isn't that a Dan Electro?
Yeah.
It is. It's old.
Yeah.
It's
well,
like
not that color, at least. I don't want that one. I don't want yours.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm nice. I'm not gonna take it. I could just go, yeah, I'll take it.
Well, yeah, it's like it's you got to look at it this way. It's taking the guitar, going 1.5 miles somewhere else where it's not here. Doesn't
yeah. We could always trade it for amp work.
A very simple transaction, isn't it, Tracy?
It's very simple.
Very simple.
So this whole game, before I forget about this is something I wanted to bring up when we get into these guys.
Yep.
There's a big difference between an amplifier live and what you hear in the studio when you put a microphone on it. When I say when you put a microphone on it, like, we're all in awe that Eddie didn't use that much gain, right? Like, people, oh my God, he didn't use that much gain. But what people don't take into account when you're in the studio and you have, a plexi cranked or even a JMP, and you have the microphone going through a tube mic pre, which adds luscious, harmonics, then going through maybe like a Neve EQ or another analog thing that adds more gain, and you're sitting in the control room and you're listening back to the speakers. It's like, yes, there's more gain, and it goes to tape, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't even understand that till our third record, where I was using a straight 800, and it was on the song Over the Edge. And I'm like, no, I gotta put my SD1 on, and I got to do this. And Makasia Ryan was the engineer, and he goes, well, let me just give it a little with the Neve. Let me just crank the mic pre a little bit. I was like, oh, wow. But you can't really bring that on stage with you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't bring all that. But, so there's a big difference. So you listen to Randy Rhoads live, the tribute record, and you're like, damn. And then you listen to the albums, and Dave and I, we have mixed reviews on the studio recordings, but there's enough gain, obviously, but they're not very gainy in comparison to that live sound. So when somebody's saying, this Jose doesn't have that much gain or not enough for me, every guitar sound that we listen to outside of our realm has some kind of treatment on it. It has gone through some sort of process to get to our ears, and that's why, the tube screamer, man, it's a rock guitar player's best friend. It just is.
Yeah.
It's simple, it's dumb, and he goes, oh, there it is.
So Tracy, based on what you said there, man, have you found recording to be, it's more comfortable to be in the control room with all and hearing all of that signal chain, or being out with the amp where you're not hearing that signal chain, you know, like
it depends where the guitar feeds back better. Sometimes the guitar actually feeds back better in the control room, you know, when you're sitting there. It really depends. I always think I'm more comfortable sitting down, but I'm not, you know, so sometimes standing up with the headphones on or just around your neck, you know, so you can just kind of hear the hi-hat, you know, going. But I will say playing guitar in a controlled environment with proper gear is really comfortable. It doesn't matter which room you're in. It's soft. It's not painful. And, you know, if it's a good blend, it's like playing along, you know, to a stereo and, you know, without all the fucking crazy ambience of a room. You know, when you're playing live, you know, you're dealing with ambience and stage materials and, you know, concrete, wood, carpet, hollow wood, hollow concrete. You know, every day is different unless, you know, you're pulling your own production and setting up your own stage every day. Your guitar, the amount of gain and the amount of mid-range and bass is it's a crapshoot every single day. You know, it really is.
So man, you've got a couple of old Marshalls sitting there behind you. One's a super lead, one's a super bass.
Super bass, right? Super lead. Both
super
72.
Lead. Okay. And you've recently got those, right? Recently acquired them.
These are the new ones that you've got?
These are the new ones. And I got the super bass from Overdrive Guitars in the UK and the super lead from Music Locker in the UK. So there was a little bit of an issue when I first got them with the voltage switch, you know, just, you know, switching the voltage out. It doesn't mean that it's ready to go. And I learned something new. So, you know, both of them, when, you know, after blowing 4-amp fuses like crazy in both of them, I said, okay, I better check the bias. I better check the voltage, blah, blah, blah. They both at 220 from the wall were sitting somewhere at fire up at like 550, 560 volts.
Yeah,
it was
that's
insane.
brutal.
You mean 120 from the wall?
Yeah, 120 from the wall. And I'm like, oh shit! And I fried the brand new TADs in the super bass. I didn't know, but I got it back down to normal. And the funny thing is the first video I posted of the super bass, that's what I was running it at, that crazy voltage through the tube expander, and it sounded fucking awesome. And then it went click, like
fizzled out.
So, anyways, they're more realistic now.
Yeah.
What was it? The bias really cold?
It was really. Where was it?
It was quite cold, wasn't it? I think from memory.
I think it was. I showed Jason. It was. Yeah, like 21 milliamps.
Yeah, it had to be cold, and then you pull it up, and all of a sudden the plate voltage drops.
Yeah.
Down. That's right.
I got them both at 36 right now, milliamps. It's right under 500 volts plate voltage.
This is an interesting discussion about bias.
Yeah.
We may as well throw this in here.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So, how you measure your bias is an interesting thing. What is the most accurate? 1 ohm resistors are not the most accurate.
No,
not even close. I use a Euro tube bias, right, which measures the direct just cathode current of the tube, which is technically the most accurate, because it's measuring current exactly, you know, and only the cathode of the tube, no screen current or anything.
Yeah. Just
if you compare that to your 1 ohm resistors in the amp or something, this is like, holy fuck, it's totally different. You know, it's like, it's way colder than you think it is with just using the 1 ohm resistors. And then
are they 1 ohm resistors? You know,
are they 1 ohm resistors? Exactly, is the other problem. You if you're gonna have 1 ohm resistors, you have to have the tightest tolerance 1 ohm. 1%.
Gonna have 1%.
1% tolerance resistors, or you won't read right also.
Right.
You can do this test.
And
so
it still won't read right exactly, but
Yeah.
you can kind of figure out what roughly
you
it
end up
reads.
having to compensate for it, right?
Compensate a little bit, yeah.
If you have a Eurotube, one of those bias probes like you just described, because I got the same ones, Dave.
They're really good.
Yeah, cool as, and you can put them in an amp, like set them up, and have the 1 ohm resistor and measure both.
Yeah.
And you can see the difference, right? But then kind of going forward, you can mentally adjust for it. You know, there might be an extra 5 milliamps or something on the through the 1 ohm.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Does anyone do the transformer primary shunt?
Yeah, I do.
Transformer shunt is pretty accurate, reasonably accurate with the bias rate.
Yeah. The other thing also is if you do it with a meter, you need to have a really, really, really good meter.
Yeah.
That has a really low internal resistance.
Like a fluke.
Like if you use like anything other than like a fluke.
A fluke.
You know, minimum like a fluke 87 or something like that. If you use anything less than that, it just doesn't measure right.
Yeah.
You know, you end up with resistance on the lead and all that kind of crap.
Dan, do you want to describe just quickly describe what the method is for the guys listening?
You're measuring between the center tap and basically either side of the output transformer to the plate windings between there.
With the meter set to current.
Yeah, meter set to current. So this is why it's dangerous, because
it's the red lead on the center tap, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And now your meter is essentially like a big jumper cable, if you think about it, because at that point, if you touch anything in the amp, you're going to be shunting nearly 500 volts to anything you touch.
You're going to blow up the fuse in your meter fast.
Yeah, exactly. So
Which I've done.
If you've got, the other thing is also there's a habit where if you do that and then afterwards you then need to take some voltage measurements and you forget.
Yeah.
And you've still got it plugged into the current one. Yeah, boom. You get a nice big fucking great big spark that comes out of the amp and scares the crap out of you. But yeah. So some of those fluke meters, like my one, it has an alarm on it. So the minute you put it back to read voltage, it starts, just beeping and going crazy at you until you move the lead back.
Which fluke is that? That's the
fluke.
alarm.
It's the Fluke 87.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, it's a great meter. It's expensive, like for a Fluke, but like you can get.
I have a Fluke scope meter I use, which is really fun.
Oh, you said about that one before.
Whatever one I listed before, it's an older model. You have to buy it used again, but man, that's super nice when you're just trying to, you instead of using a probe on oscilloscope to track down your shit through the amp, you can just use this scope meter and you're just like click, just have it right there and it's faster. Yeah.
It's great to have it around, so you don't have to hook up all the actual scope and all the rest of that crap.
How do you? Because I don't have an oscilloscope, so it's like it's always a roll. I don't know where the crossover distortion's happening, so it's just I bias and I listen, and when it sounds good.
with your amps that you're doing, I mean, you biasing it around 36-ish is probably fine.
That's
I wouldn't worry too much about crossover distortion because I don't know, like there's a lot of talk about that, but I think sometimes it's kind of overblown unless you're wildly off from that kind of sweet spot that we're talking about. Sorry, I'm getting attacked by some bug in this room. I'm going to end up swallowing it in a minute. You watch. No, if you're in that sweet spot area, in the mid 30s, it's like it's usually pretty much all good. If you were way off, like 15, 20 or something like that, then maybe
I think you're right, Dan. You've got to be like super cold for it to like sound
right.
Yeah,
you would hear it, right?
Especially if you're cranking, man. If you're cranking the volume, it's not.
Ken Fisher said something really amazing a million years ago. For Marshall type circuits, he basically said anywhere between 30 and 40 is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Just set it till you like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Anywhere in there is fine. It's just 30, depending on the plate voltage amp, might be a little on the cold side. But if you like the sound of it, and also how are you running the amp? Is it a Plexi? Is it a Plexi style 4-input style amp? Are you running it on 10 all the time?
Right.
This is a big factor too. Like if you're running it on 10 all the time, I tend to like them a little cooler. If you have a master volume amp, you're not running it as cranked up, I tend to like it a little warmer because it gives at a lower volume, it gives kind of a juicier, rounder kind of tone to it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you literally, how are you going to use it? And you can set it, dial it in, by, listening and looking at the meter and figuring it out. And you're like, I like it there, right there.
Also, how the tubes are rated. Power tubes have different ratings. Me and Jason went down that rabbit hole a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some are high, medium, low, or whatever however they label them from the factory and stuff. But we had to talk to a supplier and we were like, don't send us these. We like these, like right in the middle. We basically we're really on the medium stuff is what sounded the best, and we could tell. So that's a
Dave,
factor too.
With the 90 volts or a Variac, you like to rebias.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
But why do you like to rebias it? I mean, what's the benefit?
Because technically you should rebias it,
Yep.
So
I get that.
You're running your plate voltage in your amp is considerably lower. It's like one of those Marshalls that has the 50 watt Marshalls that have the plate voltage in 460 to 360 to 380 area. Those
50 watt,
I hate those. You're going to bias, if you're going to look at, like, say, the dissipation of that on a Eurotubes thing, you're going to bias that thing like at 46 or 48 to get it to sit in, say, 16 to 17%, dissipation.
I see what you're saying. But what if you like that?
Same thing. You drop that if you want to bias the amp normally. So you drop it on the Variac and you bias it to whatever that comes out being. The Eurotubes one I have the watts rating, so I can just look at the wattage.
Oh, really?
So the watts one is cool because then you know that whatever EL34, I think it's for 60%, it's like 16 watts.
Yeah.
And then for its 18% or 18 watts for 70% dissipation.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
So, or you can go split the difference and make it 17 and make 65% dissipation. Anywhere from 60 to 70 is cool. It just depends on what you like the sound of, really. I'll even get like in the weeds with amps, like where in the final stages of the amps, I'll be down to, let's play with the bias and see where it sounds the best for this amplifier.
Right.
And,
totally.
And also the kind of tubes you're using in the amplifier also make a difference in where you're biasing it. Some like certain bias points better than others.
Mm-hmm.
Some have different sweet spots.
Totally.
So then I'll really get in the weeds. And then once you get that all settled up, and then you can play with some preamp tubes too and really get in the weeds, dialing it in just right,
3 days later, then you realize
3 days later. No, finally you get to a point where you're like,
your mind.
Finally you get to a point you're like, yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I get to a point where I'm like, done. I know when it's done at that point. Like it's
Right.
done.
Yeah.
Weber bias chart. Have you ever seen the Weber bias chart?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I use that one a lot.
Although it's not, it's a little weird. They tend to have run stuff a little colder.
Yeah, I think on the big bottle tubes and stuff, the measurements are a little bit slightly wacky.
Yeah. I honestly think Eurotubes have done a really good job with those probes they made. They're probably the best you can buy.
I need to get one of those. I've seen them.
Get it with the watts rating too. It's really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're durable too. They hold up. They don't fall apart. So
man, I haven't bought a good tool for a while. I need one. So
it's not that expensive. So it's not too bad.
And that's the right. Oh, hey, you know what? The last tool that I did buy, and I heard you got one too.
The solder sucker.
Yes. Holy.
I got one too, man.
Although I need to buy a new tip now.
Man, you gotta clean it all the time.
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
What's it called?
FR 301.
Heiko 301 or whatever.
Yeah. It's the
I've got like
FR301.
one that I got maybe 16 years ago, 17 years ago. It's the old black handle tackle.
Yeah.
The tip on it always gets like locked
Yeah.
up.
After a while, you need a new tip, and then it just.
It's
Yeah,
the best. That is freaking amazing. I love it.
They
I've
have
been
like a
keeping mine clean, but yeah. Oh my god!
Yeah. I love it,
After I
and I hate it.
After I started using it, I was so mad that
got
I
a
didn't
little
have
of
it
both.
before.
I couldn't live without that thing. I've been using that like on every single amp I've probably ever done since I started doing amps. It's just like a must have.
Occasionally, I'll still use a hand sucker in certain applications because it's faster or something. But
just right there.
It's totally worth having both. But it's just great when you're working on things that are like I don't know, when you're working on like modern PCB amps and you want to quickly get some heat on it, because I mean it will put heat through a joint real quick, because of the size of the tip on it and everything, and you can just really quickly get that solder out. Whereas if you sit there, with a board that maybe doesn't have, the greatest copper thickness or anything like that on it, and you're going over it with solder braid, if you're not careful, eventually you can just overheat the track and just lift it right off. But with this thing, you
can even lift it off with this thing.
Oh yeah,
you can lift tracks really easily with this thing.
Don't go anywhere near a 74, 75 era Marshall PCB with it.
I'm so careful with those.
I wish I knew that now.
I mean, those amps, I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Do I have to? Can I change the part from the top? Maybe I'm going to change the part from the top.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So man, that's an essential tool. I mean, you need a heat gun as well as the other thing you need. Sometimes I need a heat gun to get that final, depending on what you're trying to pull out.
Yeah, heat gun works great too. You just as always.
Dave, those amps I gave Jamie were my beginnings of modding Fender amps and stuff.
Yeah, you know what happens? You give him that shit. You know what happens is you give him that shit, and then this amp sits on my shelf here forever. so it went from your shelf sitting there forever to my shelf sitting forever. No, but I know.
You just had somebody else in the equation.
Actually, he gave one of those amps to Stan Cody to redo completely, who used to work at Fender but doesn't anymore. So, and the other one's sitting here on my shelf.
That's when I discovered PCBs, and I was like, "Oh shit, these things come off."
Yeah.
Well, those PCBs come off.
Yeah, exactly.
Good ones are kind of hard to get off.
Oh, that's good. It's good to know.
Yeah, no.
Not
through holes and
yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go. We've got a couple of super chats which I'm gonna hit, and then we're gonna go into our stockish section.
Shit, I'll have to get another beer then.
I've got
beer. That one
5 amps in the stockish section.
Oh, so we got 5. Are we starting that right now?
Yeah, we're about to. I'll just hit these super chats real quick. Yeah.
Cool.
So when we get to stockish, remember you have to rate the amp out of 5 as it's stock, not stock. And anyone who wants to send their amp in for the panel to review, you just got to email it through to me. Okay, so Raphael, happy birthday. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Terry Daniels. Hey, Terry. So this is one for you and me, Shay. Recently picked up a used Club Secret 25, serial number 9. Jason and Shay, great job on these. What can you share about your rationale behind the amp?
The rationale behind it, it's basically a 4-stage plate-fed tone stack amp with a bunch of gain. It's got a Jubilee style tone stack. Just some other stuff. Jason did some, we basically just worked on it together, and then when we got the whole production together and made the final tweaks, it kind of became its own thing. So
the rationale was just to have some fun and try something different.
Have some fun. Yeah, it was just the Club Secret's always been like a avenue for collaboration to do cool, fun stuff, and not really.
Dan.
That's about it.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, wait.
Come
a
on,
little
come
bird-
on.
Wait, hold on. Because a little birdie. I heard a little birdie in my ear. What?
I can't.
Man,
I
Dave?
don't know.
Oh, I don't
It
know. I
could be
mean,
something
Oh,
fun
Chris
coming.
who knows? Eh?
A little
You heard it here.
birdie
You
caught
heard
my
it
ear
here.
about
You heard
that.
it here first.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat's saying about that. I'll look at the live comments here.
Here we go.
We got to figure out how to call it something. We can't call it club secret.
I got a few ideas.
Secret club.
We'll get there.
Secret club.
Okay, let's move it on. Tracy, Van Halen socks. I saw you went. You got them on the amps, man.
Mhm.
Are those the ones
These-
you wore on
these-
tour? Or are those a new
I
set?
hope you washed them.
I have 24 sets of
They look
these.
brand new.
These are
24
brand
sets.
new. These are
They
my
look great.
tribute to Van Halen, and then I have some actual Van Halen socks, but I couldn't find those right now. But these are the secret to good tone, man.
Oh,
A
yeah.
pair of shorts and some socks.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. And a tube screamer
Mhm.
Magic recipe.
and a
right?
14K pickup.
All
Sounds
right.
good, man. Okay, Raphael's again saying 2 months ago I spoke with George. I'm thinking, assuming you mean George Metropolis. Yeah, he had spare transformers, and the last Metroplex Mark II build is in Brisbane, Australia. I love the amp, so I'm assuming you got it, man. Awesome.
Nice.
Having fun trying old valves on the V1. All right, man. Cool.
You know what's great when you start trying old valves and then you come back to something new and you realize the new one was just better than all the old ones.
I feel the same way. I totally feel the same
I mean,
way.
occasionally you get the old one that's just like, oh, that's a good one. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
The new tubes are good. I don't think the old ones are better.
I don't think so either.
I think they're just different.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
It's
have a
like-
lot of them, so if people want to pay a lot of money for them, I'll sell them. I got a shit ton of old
Change your
tubes.
mount.
I do too.
Okay, let's see if we can get this first amp up to get the panels
All right.
input on.
Ooh, what's
Okay,
going
this
on
was
in the
sent.
front
This was
there?
sent to me. This was sent to me to review. So what can we see?
Metal
I
panel.
actually saw this already.
Are those
have
switches?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on that?
Oh,
at all?
does it got a fader on it? Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Check
Oh,
that out. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Now this I've never seen.
Yes.
Hell
This is
yeah.
what I was
Ever.
hoping for.
I've never
This is
seen
sick.
this much. Who would
No.
go to all that trouble?
This
cut a
was sent to me
slot.
on email as well, but I hadn't seen anything like it before.
Man, I've
Who
never
would
seen
go to
it.
all that trouble to cut a slot? Cutting a slot
It-
is impossible.
Come
Can
on,
you
man.
imagine?
That's
Yeah.
the coolest thing I've ever seen in my
It
life.
is cool, but
I kind of want to do it now as well.
man, what kind of drugs you have to be on to do that?
Yeah.
Good one.
Could you imagine
Man,
if that
can you
fader's
see-
not smooth and you just bump it and it just kicks up? Whong!
It's even marked, man. It's 0 to 10. Look.
Yeah, it's even got
I know.
little line
I like
mark.
it. I
That's
like the
pretty cool.
concept.
What do we?
All right, let's see
Oh,
more.
well,
of these
here's the other
conversations.
interesting thing. Why does the volume 2 say preset?
Adjustable jumper.
That's what I want to know.
Well,
Yes.
that's
okay.
where we're
Well,
going
it saves a knob for the
We will
master.
see.
Sure.
All will be revealed.
Sure.
in
We got
minutes.
to-
The
we got a
3 hours
rotary.
it took to do that, yeah, the price of the knob I think seems a lot.
There's going to be a rotary
Maybe
in
it maybe it's a select a rotary knob.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's go to the inside of the amp.
there. Could be.
Let's dig in deeper.
Okay, well there's the fader.
So there's some more close-ups of this, but I just wanted to let's have a look. The basic amp itself looks
Pretty stock.
pretty stockish.
Rockish. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
zoom in a bit here.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
Real
extra gate
stockish.
stages or
This looks more stock than the board looks more stock than what we've seen before.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. Yeah, I don't understand preset because
Yeah.
that volume 2 is standard volume 2.
Yeah.
Maybe they're talking about the switch above.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
And it looks like the fader is just one of those shunt masters across the
Yeah, 100%.
across that.
Oh, there we go.
And it looks like the switch.
yeah.
It looks like the switch is just maybe taking it. Oh, there's a resistor in there. It's doing something with that master.
Yeah, I figured that the preset
Range.
that switch is basically taking this post-phase inverter master in or out, and you've got a preset.
I don't. Maybe it's taking it in and out.
Yeah, it could be that preset bit is maybe just setting it to a particular value.
It's a lower, it's like a volume drop versus.
Yeah, like the switch is doing like a resistor across there in parallel, maybe with the with the switch pot, which.
Well, maybe the fader, I was going to say maybe the fader, maybe the taper is a bit jumpy with down low when you get it really low.
Yeah, maybe, and then add a resistor or.
Oh yeah, that resistor could be lifting it some way.
Yeah, it could be, or it could just be. Yeah, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it just could be across the.
Is this like a train wreck style?
No, that's just that old school shunt where it's just shunting the two sides of the phase inverter together.
Phase cancellation.
It's kind of like the thing.
Matchless did it.
Yeah, and Lee Jackson's amps had it too, didn't it?
Yeah,
it had that thing,
terrible.
Like what was it? Attenuator, he used to call it, or master, like another type of master or something.
Yeah, it was kind of terrible.
Mm-hmm. Sounded better just maxed out completely and just out the circuit.
But other than that, it's pretty clean. Although I think the on the bass channel, I can't tell. Hell, can't really tell what the coupling cap is on the bass channel.
No, but here's an interesting observation. Kev, the windsurfer's got a sharp eye. Cathode V1 has been split from shared. So he's saying this is a super bass conversion, probably. And look at this.
Yeah, because
yeah.
It could well be, yeah. I mean, the slope resistor says otherwise, but that could have been changed. I mean, it's been modded heavily enough, like with the extra slider and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that slope resistor is different type than the rest of the amp, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look at all the joints too. All the joints are touched.
Yeah,
even though the components look correct.
Sure, yeah,
all the joints are touched.
I mean, but all in all, yeah, it was changed to split. I mean, it could be that both those coupling caps are O22s and they weren't all the way changed. It's possible because they look approximately the same size, and it looks like the other coupling caps, but they're just on their side.
Yeah, I guess
that's true. This cathode does look like it's potentially been added, though.
It's the goods. I mean, it's a good. I mean, you can make this amp totally stock with a couple tiny things. Just take out that master bullshit and double check the values of everything, and you're done.
Is there something weird on the treble pot? It's kind of hard to see, but it looks like there's
I think it's just wires. I think it's just the way the lugs are bent a little bit.
Yeah, that looks original to me.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
It's all good stuff, man. This would be a great fucking amp.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that amp. I mean,
this will be killer. So,
yeah,
there you go. So, what are we? Is it 5 out of 5? Well, the sounds of it.
Yeah. It looks good to me.
Well, I mean,
I don't know about that.
How do you rate this?
I don't know about that, man.
On a 1 to 5 scale, how fucked up it is, or how not fucked up it is. How do you rate this?
Well, I think it's like what's our rating? I think it's like if it's bone stock, it's 5, right?
Okay.
It's not bone stock, so maybe it's 4.
I give it a 4. Let's give it a 4.
Yeah, like a 4. But you know what? For coolness factor, just because of that slider on there, I want to give it like an 11 out of 10.
Right.
Now, I would be See, it's in such a shitty place though. But
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
it is.
love
Worst place.
that slider if it worked with a proper style master volume. If you could do something cool in a slider format, that would be just fun.
You know what I want to do with it? I want to put an extra tube and have the slider.
That would be the gain.
Make that
Yeah,
your game.
Yeah, okay, you could do that too.
Yeah.
Or you could just cascade these and make that be another gain or something and make the other one a master or something.
Yeah.
Purposeful Porpoise says Marshall should release this as the Super Fader 100.
You watch, give it a few weeks. They'll have this coming out as a new amp. You watch.
Hey, you
Super
don't know.
Fader.
It might happen.
Yeah.
The 1959 SF 100.
Yeah.
Super Fader.
Limited edition, of course.
Mhm.
Similar to
Super
the
Fader,
BJA.
Pretty cool name, honestly.
Let's talk about the BJA for a minute.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah.
So I'm convinced that no one exactly knows what the actual circuit is of anything, but I mean, I have to think that when they copied that amp, they copied the original amp that he had. So I mean, how could you not, right? But looking at the pictures that are available, I saw one thing that I think they got wrong.
Well, I'm sure they did.
Well, there's just one little thing. So in generally, there's a couple versions of the Dookie mod, and I'm pretty sure I understand which one they're doing now exactly.
Mhm.
But there's a couple of slight variations. It's all the same thing. But after the second stage and going into the cathode follower, how the actual amps work is they're off the coupling cap. There is a 470K to ground. And then there's an input grid resistor into the cathode follower of 220K.
Yep.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
if you look at the pictures, they went through the 220K first and then did the 470K to ground, which then is a voltage divider.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Right,
that's
yeah.
not the same.
Not the same at
It's
all.
not the same. So that's one mistake I saw. The version that they did, I have seen a couple of them like that through the shop, pretty much exactly what they did. And I've seen a couple other slight variations of what they did. But it's just, but I just noticed I noticed like yesterday, I'm like, look in the picture, I go, that's wrong.
Mm. Yeah.
I haven't seen a picture of it yet.
It's out of the video.
Is it the one with the is it the one with the fatter front end on it?
It's got a fatter
what I mean?
front end. Yeah. So it's 2.7K, 0.68, 68K in, 220K plate, 0.022 out. Into an 800 circuit, basically, the 470K, 470 picofarad into the 1 meg master, 220 bright cap on the gain, back to the next tube. On both plate resistors are 470 picofarad snubbing caps. So the second stage is 100K. Then it comes out a 0.022, and that's where they get this wrong.
Yeah.
So
Dave,
and there's also I'm sorry, also out of the first stage, there is a little a capacitor to ground after the 470K going into the gain pot. There's a capacitor to ground.
Yeah.
Now I've seen that it's 470. I think from the video picture, it looked like 470 picofarad, but I've seen it as high as 0022 there.
Yeah. I think it's just like done to taste, right?
I think it's done to taste. I've also seen the plate snubbing caps be lower
Yeah.
Like one being 220K and one being 100 picofarad. I think 100 picofarad first, 222nd, I think, if I recall. But it's all apples and oranges. I mean, I think the amp that they put out seems to sound right. Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds a
It
little
looks
bit
great.
sounds a little more aggressive than the original recording amp.
Yes,
but
I think it could be a little different, and also you got to remember it has those nice Vietnamese transformers in it.
Yeah,
which are brighter and harsher.
They are. Yeah, I like. I like those.
The other thing
I noticed in
the question, like how long they burn these amps in for at the factory.
And what is it biased at? Is it biased at 15?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a bunch of things that could make that thing more crispy sounding.
Yeah.
So
I noticed there's that still. So someone's taken a freeze frame of the release video, and you can see that's probably the picture you were looking at, Dave. The only thing I can remember from that was a 47K slope.
Yeah, that's different, but that's normal. They used to do different things there.
Yeah,
sometimes
39, sometimes 47.
Yeah, Dave will know that for sure. Though, like usually it's like a value that's not your standard value. Like it's not like a 33 or 39 or whatever. Usually
39.
Or it's 34.
Yeah,
like I had
metal film resistors. That's why.
Yeah, exactly, metal film resistors. Because I had Martin Golub do me a modded Marshall probably 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was basically that circuit, but with another tube in front.
Yeah,
it was a replica of Doug Aldridge's amp.
Got it. Yeah, so it's the SE kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And really, if you just take away that first extra gain stage, I mean, you've more or less got the same kind of thing as the Dookie. So, it's close enough.
So was it, given it's basically a 2203 architecture, did they release the amp based on the Super Lead simply because the Super Lead was the original amp that was modded? It was a Super Lead?
Probably,
yeah, and that was probably easy to do.
Or was it just done for other?
It was easy to do.
Yeah,
they could just easily take that standard Super Lead board and everything. They just rewired it a certain way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, wonder why they didn't use 203 platform, but I guess Super Lead is cooler.
Oh, I'm sorry. The second stage cathode was a 1 UF, not a 0.68. So just a tiny bit fatter.
Yeah.
All right, man. Okay, let's get to our next. We're gonna get to our next amp. We're gonna
rate the amps.
All right, let's go. You ready?
Ready.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Hey, blue board.
Hey, blue board.
Was this one floating around on Facebook? Somebody was asking about it. I think this was that.
Mm-hmm.
It was posted in the Facebook groups. This was
this is an amp, a fake board.
Direct.
Yeah. No, it's real.
Well, man, the question was: is this factory stock or was this?
Yeah, this looks.
Let's talk about the blue boards first, right? Does people know what
years?
What story behind the blue boards?
Who the fuck knows?
I've seen blue.
I've got one. It's a 78, I believe.
Yeah, around that kind of time makes sense.
77, 78. Yeah. See, the one before it. Go back to the one before, Jason.
Well, this is the amp in question, and I just pulled this one up as a reference, right? Because it's got
go back to the screen. That okay? See, this one has no
screening.
It doesn't. Yeah, the screen is completely different.
IKEA board.
I mean, this looks to me, other than kind of a shitty AC cord coming in, wired, just kind of messy. I mean, unless you zoom in more, and also the feedback wire is on top of the pots. That's a little weird. But other than that, I mean, it looks totally stock.
Yeah.
Maybe the bias caps have been changed at some point. Maybe not.
Hard
to tell.
So is this so that what we need to make
the 47 mic bias caps?
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah, that's been
Well,
changed.
they've been changed. But what we need to make a call on is whether the amp came out of the factory with this board.
Yeah,
I'm betting on that for sure, because I've
100%.
seen one with that same kind of look where it didn't have the markings on it. Like the silk screen wasn't on it. Like that black marking that's on there that's stamped across the material.
Yeah, I've
I've
worked
seen
on
that.
2 of these.
I mean,
I've
for
worked on 2 of these with the black stamp.
First
Yeah.
stock, I would say this is a 5, really.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to count the bias caps, really. That was just like a
Yeah, that's just maintenance,
maintenance.
right? I mean,
it's stock.
Yeah. Also, the screen grid resistors are not stock. I don't think the Z-Con.
No,
That's fine.
Yeah.
No, not stock.
Yeah, but still though, I mean that's like a small detail. I mean they're not really doing anything different. It's other than that. I mean it's
4.75.
yeah,
yeah.
4.7.
Can we rate them the points? We
Yeah,
knocked
let's
off
do-
4.5
Yeah, you can
for
minus
changed
4.
bias caps.
Yeah. Well, 4.5.
4.5.
4.5. So I think it was Kelly that
It's stock.
had
Don't worry.
messaged about
Yeah.
this amp. So he'll be
Oh,
he'll
wait.
be
Wait. They changed the bias splitters to carbons.
Oh, good eye.
yeah.
Yeah, good eye. True.
Bias resistance.
Which, by the way, is an interesting sound.
Yeah.
You ever done that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm of the opinion that the changes that you make in the phase inverter output section there, like that's kind of a major tone changer, isn't it?
Big
Like
time.
I find carbon resistors in those bias splitters really interesting sounding. They're pretty cool,
Yeah.
actually.
you get some interesting harmonics with the
Yeah, it's kind of cool. You wouldn't think
Yeah.
it would do much, but it does.
Yeah, as long as you don't get noisy ones, then they're all good. But that's usually in plate positions that they're
Yeah.
more noisy.
Trouble is you can't really. I mean, like you're not new ones, and old ones. Oh, they're old. I don't know.
I wouldn't want
No.
to use them in anything new, but I mean, in a mod, totally cool.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, nice amp though.
Cool.
Yeah,
Excellent. So it's what do we say? 4.5.
Or
I mean,
I'd say
it's big.
4.75.
Four point-
It's basically stock.
it's almost a 5, almost.
Yeah, right.
Almost.
almost.
It's almost stock.
So because 5, remember that 68 we looked at on the last stream, one that still had the rice paper hats and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's 5. Remember?
Chinese.
Right.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
the rice paper hats.
That's a
They're
5.
so cool.
Yeah. Okay. Next amp. This is a
Nice from the outside.
Nice shell. Super bass.
Are we going to take guesses of what the age of this is? maybe
yes.
before-
Go. Yeah. Do that.
I want
Early
to take
70s.
I'm going to guess 71.
Show me the front again, Jason. I'm gonna guess later. I'm
Oh,
gonna guess
maybe.
73 to 75.
I'm going 70. 1970. I'm going earlier.
72.
Nah,
What's it? What we got there? What's it?
69.
69?
69.
69.
Oh,
The
man.
head box is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say the head box is not.
The head box has a lip.
Ah. Yeah.
The head box is not stock.
Wow. Nice one, Dave.
Well, this is why I was guessing
That's
what I
all-
was guessing from the lip. That's why I asked to look at it.
The lip across here.
And also judging from the grain on the, it's kind of weird because judging from the grain on the front panel too, it kind of screams later, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The IEC.
Of course, I should have actually looked a little closer when I looked at that picture because it is a lay down transformer. So at that point, I should have guessed 69 or 70.
When did the laydown stop? After
69 or 70.
Oh,
No,
only
I've got-
those few years.
I've got
Huh?
a 71 with the laydown.
Really?
I thought,
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen a 71. That's why my guess was 71.
Okay.
But I don't know.
It's a blonde
This is the
board.
problem. Marshall, runovers all over the place. You can't there's also 69s with upright. I've seen.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't.
Wait, Tracy,
What
doesn't
the fuck were they
some
doing?
of the amps
What?
that you just bought? Did one of those amps that you just bought have a lay down transformer?
It does. Shit.
Because those are 72s, aren't they?
They're 72s. I'm trying to picture them right now.
I thought one of those had a lay down.
One of them does have a lay down.
73 and on though.
All right, let's see the guts.
God damn it. Let me-
All right.
You don't worry about it, Tracy.
Ooh,
But
nice.
now I'm.
We got pictures. I got some pictures of your amps, Tracy,
Oh, you
that you
do?
sent through, man. So we'll bring those
All
up.
right.
Okay.
Save it
Very
for-
nice. Can you zoom
Yeah,
in?
that's a beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That-
untouched
Yeah.
solder joints,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's clean.
untouched.
that's a
Yeah,
good
it's
one.
really nice.
Look how pretty that green wire is.
I know, right?
Untouched
Wow.
up until
Really It's really kept its
the
color.
orange drops that are in there on the stupid caps that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get to that. But this it's clean, isn't it?
That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
The
a
old tone
5.
stack. It's got
I think.
The,
Can we see more to the left? Yeah, that's a
Man.
that's a 5.
Looks brand new.
That's a 6.
I think the only thing, the indicator light here's got a little series resistor.
Yeah,
Something
that's been
going on here.
changed.
So,
Oh, that's
but, you
weird.
know.
It looks like a 6.3 indicator light that they. God,
it's a
that's
220,
weird.
It's a 220K. They're trying to run it off the mains, right?
That's
Yeah,
not
but
good.
it looks like it's a 6.3
Yeah, it
standard
does.
Marshall bulb, but they're running it off the mains and not the 6.3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And maybe that's why it looks like a huge resistor, like 220K or something.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Mm.
Don't
Okay, that's
do that.
And then we got the orange drops that are there to the right a little bit.
There's
But-
some touched up solder joints here,
A couple.
but that's just like the.
This is
So that's
still
the
a
mains.
5.
That's the Bulgarian
Yeah.
mains, right?
This is
So-
a great amp. It's got plexi output transformer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a great amp. Great amp to do whatever you want to do with if you don't want it to be super bass.
So there's some comment, like I can't quite read it, but if you look at this, there's someone's put a note in the sidewall of the chassis here. It's
Yeah.
something about
Can't read.
this unit has been fitted with avalanche diodes
What?
in the HT circuit. Consequently, they must only be replaced by a similar avalanche diode.
By the way that they're wired up, that's basically what that note is
So
saying.
if we go back to this, where is it? This one here. If I zoom in a bit here,
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay.
what is that even?
Oh, wow.
I've never heard that term before.
Yeah,
What is
so-
an avalanche diode?
I don't know,
Had the
man.
part number on there.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. It's
Now,
you get,
Come on.
you get points off for putting a note inside your amp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down 4.75 now.
Here we go. Google it. An avalanche diode is a semiconductor device designed to safely operate in reverse bias avalanche breakdown without getting damaged. Okay.
So why? This is a question I have.
Yeah.
well, it's got
Yeah.
one. It's got one changed octal socket. You can see that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well spotted. Well spotted.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like they're right here. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you know,
wait a
that
minute.
could be
This
wh-
is
that could be
interesting. If
why.
you look at the other octal sockets, they had the pins numbered on the chassis.
They might not be stock.
That's weird. 3 of them are the same, and then 1 isn't. And then around the
Hmm.
Okay, it's still a really nice amp though.
yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it to
only,
me.
only a,
Someone give it to
only
me.
a few changes.
No,
It's only a
I
few
didn't. I
few
didn't
change parts.
crank the saturation on these photos, man. This is just as
Oh
they.
yeah. No. The saturation is definitely cranked on this photo.
This is just as they come.
Well, whoever took it cranked.
Yeah.
It.
I will spend time getting these photos together, but I'm not taking.
I
them
mean,
in.
it's really, really clean because all the untouched solder joints. So, fuck. I
Yeah.
mean,
So what?
replace tube socket, whatever. So what?
4.75.
Just because of the note.
No.
Well, well, it's Look, it's got to be pretty good to be a 5, right? It's got to be.
Can we make it a 4.85?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with 4.85.
4.85.
It's real close. It's real close.
I mean, not just because some stuff
doesn't have a fader.
Everything has to be changed. I mean, eventually you got to change filter caps. You got to change.
But,
I mean, come on.
This was sent to me by a guy who was contemplating buying this amp. Hey,
he
Jason, what do you think of this? So,
dude, some guy sent me a picture of a something in Craigslist somewhere, and it was a 12,000 series Plexi. And at one time it had master volume, so there's a hole in the back that's been undone. And other than that, it was stock. And other than or put back to stock. It had been worked on by Germino. Everything's like nice. And he goes, what do you think about this with the hole in the back? What about the pricing? It was like $5,500. I going, man, actually $5,500 for what is in front of me is a great price. Just get it. Because it was great. I'm like going, wow, this is good as it gets for a 12 series. Come on. Can't get much nicer. So buy it. Who cares the hole in the back? Doesn't matter.
They're only going to get more expensive.
I mean, someone else could be asking $8,000 for the same thing.
That's right.
Yeah. That's well worth it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this is shit,
Great amp.
This is pretty stock super bass, right?
Yep.
Well, everything looks correct. Cool.
Avalanche diodes are used to protect circuits against pulse voltage overloads, according to
Well, okay.
Yeah, but it's not really like
because
version for this circuit.
You still have amps from 1968 with the original diodes, and they're perfectly fine.
Random question: has anyone just wired on a tube screamer inside the head before?
Oh, I've seen that.
It's been done.
Well, it wasn't a tube screamer, but I remember this artist that Tracy will know who this is. 10 million years ago, Guy Man Dude. You know who that is?
Oh yeah, how do I know that name?
Yeah, well, anyway, I remember a million years ago, he had an amp, and so it wasn't a tube screamer, but he had an amp. Maybe John Kasha had worked on it, and it actually had like a Boss SD1 or something wired in on the inside of the amp. Yeah, just hidden, And I distinctly remember that.
It's the way to go, man.
You want to fool him. Gear man, dude.
Gear man, dude.
That's the thing. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this amp,
4.85. We'll stick with Dave's
4.85. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay. The bias caps.
Should we guess the year?
Man,
70,
those lovely green capacitors. I love them.
73 to 75.
I'm guessing 77.
77. I don't think it's that late.
I think it might be. I think it's rockers.
It's a 70. It's a 77.
It is.
I think so. So this amp belongs to a friend of mine, Kurt, who, if any of you guys can remember Slow Clone forums, he's KD May on Slow Clone.
Okay.
So yeah, he bought this because this is his birth year amp. He wanted to get a
Nice.
So I'm bringing this up because, man, there's an interesting thing that we found in this amp that we will get to, but so it's just a few pictures, but it's pretty pretty clean, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I mean, so the coupling cap on the base side is changed.
Someone's decided to put the bias check resistors in here. There's a lot of massive, and these are they're not
okay.
1%. I measured these. They're like,
And
that's
the
like
bias
1.6
caps have been Mickey
bias
Mouse.
caps. Yeah.
That big bias cap, I'm going to actually say that's stock. The only reason why is because I've had a couple from 76 and 77, and they
shoehorned in.
They had one big daily or Erie bias cap, one of those big foil coated ones, and then the normal black kind of average color, like the ones next to it. And it's weird. I never really got why.
Stock.
Yeah, it could be stock. I mean, I've seen some that had that.
They ran out of caps that day.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like they put that big cap as the first one sometimes, and I mean, okay.
Yeah, and then it's got the point. Does it have the 0.68?
It's got a little more voltage rate.
5K and 0.68 on the presence. Is that it, or is it? Yeah, it's 0.68.
Yeah, it's a point. It's 0.68.
Yeah,
which is interesting to see that on 100 watt. Usually they did that on 50 watts.
No, they did it in hundreds. All the time on that era.
My 77's got it as well.
Yeah.
Does it?
Everything on that late 70s, not late 70s, mid 70s thing was 5K.
Kind of the Mark II thing, isn't it? You know, like a lot of those Mark II amps will have the.
That's where I got that thing in the Jose amp from.
Oh yeah. Well, I've seen it a lot in 50 watts. I've probably seen it in the others too.
Yeah.
Did you see the article came out in Guitar World on the Jose?
No,
that I was involved with in my amp and everything.
Cool. Oh, right.
My friend just gave me the magazine. He goes, "Hey, you might want to read this."
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. I want to show you a couple of pictures here and see there is a hidden detail in here. So
okay.
Here, right here, there's a hidden detail.
Mm-hmm.
Are we looking at the hidden detail?
Oh, well, yeah. Go back to the other picture.
Oh, I see.
It's pretty obvious in this picture.
Yeah.
Filter cap.
Go back to the other picture.
Is only using half of that one.
One of those cans is just a. What the fuck is that? It's just it's a single.
It's a double, but it's only one side.
It's not disconnected. Parallel.
It's not parallel.
Yeah, it's disconnected.
So I was going through the amp. This is on my bench, right? I'm going through the amp with Kurt. Kurt's standing right next to me, and we're looking at it and going. I said, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This other screen cap's not connected.
Whoops.
Does it look like the terminals were ever jumped or not from the factory?
I don't think, Matt. That solder joint to me looked factory. Like
they fucked
not
up
sharp or anything. Where
it had never. I think it was the day it left the factory like this.
Yeah,
they fucked it up.
This is a Friday afternoon job. Definitely.
Now, if the other one was disconnected, also, I would understand that. But
and it also meant that the the balance resistors, the bleeder resistors there, one of them's not in the circuit, right? So the voltage sharing across those two screen caps was completely fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dumping voltage.
Yeah. So even if it comes from the factory, it doesn't mean it's right.
No.
It's funny how on the original Super Leads they don't use balancing resistors at all. They're just two caps in series.
Yeah. I usually dump them.
And that's part of the sound too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very small value.
Yeah.
233s in series for 15 there.
It's a lovely sound and vibe though.
It's a great, and I never put the caps or the resistors across it either.
No,
just in fact on Super Lead you can just mimic it sort of by just cutting the two jumpers.
Yeah.
And then those two caps are in series. I mean, yeah,
it makes enough
25 microfarad instead of 15, but but it makes enough of a difference, and it's a cool vibe. I mean,
it depends
on what you're shooting for.
Right. It's nice.
Yeah.
What's up with
So
the,
what are we giving this amp, guys?
Well, I think
what's up with-
Dan nailed it.
What's
It's
up with
a
the
Friday
gray wires on
5.0.
V1?
V1.
Jason,
Let's have another
yeah,
look.
those gray wires.
Oh, those are
What are we looking
the
at?
They look rewired.
shielded-
So
Oh, yeah.
They
He's
look
right.
rewired.
Yeah,
very
he's right.
wide.
Nice catch, Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
this has
rewired.
been-
I think
this has
just
been
tack
redone.
soldered maybe onto
Yeah.
onto what was there.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Same
not
up-
stock.
Up
No,
here
no.
as well.
And then
Damn it.
over what's on volume
Yeah.
one, is that cap there? Is that a bright cap that's just sitting really low, or
It
can you
doesn't look
zoom
stock.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I remember checking that. It's okay.
Oh yeah, just sitting really okay.
It's just
really
really
long
long,
leads.
very long leads.
Okay, yeah.
I've
This
seen it.
pot,
Yeah,
I'm not sure this pot here is original.
Nah.
You know what? This is the thing,
Probably.
though.
They always ran out of those.
Yeah, you know what? Like the weird thing is, during that era when they went over to the rocker switches with these JMPs, you'll see so many times, like straight from the factory, they came with like really mismatched pots.
Yeah.
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 You know, it's like you'll find like sometimes they'll have like plastic shafts on the pots for like
Yep.
two of them out of
Sure.
out of
Right.
six.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
It's usually
one of
that one too, right? The 25K.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
usually that one.
totally, even when it's like that, yeah, it's totally stock. Like, but
Mhm.
it looks to me like it probably is from the factory that way.
Yeah.
Well, man, that super bass that we were looking at, this one here, just prior, the guy had sent me photos of the front with some of the knobs removed, and it's exactly what you said, Dan. There was a combo of plastic and metal shaft pots,
Yeah.
even though they all look. You can see they're all untouched, right? These are all
Yeah,
original.
Yeah.
and also just another word of warning: risky move taking those knobs off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really risky move on those like late 60s, early 70s JMPs. If you don't need to take the knob off, do not touch it
Yeah.
Because it'll
they
break.
completely shatter in your hand. As you
Oh, they're
turn them.
fragile as, right?
They
The ones with the little pointers, especially the ones with the
Yeah.
little pointer on it.
Mm-hmm,
Oh man, forget those.
Yeah, they get like vertical like cracks
Cracks,
down them, and then you can super glue them and try and make them work, but they never really.
This one still has the old, or no, this is the old picture. This is not the later one. Okay, yeah.
All right. So Tracy, we're gonna have a look at your amps now, man. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah.
Wait. We gotta give the rating for the
Oh
last
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna give it a Friday 5.0, but Tracy found those gray wires.
4.5.
Yeah,
4.5.
yeah, 4.5. That'll do.
All right.
Friday 4.5.
Enough for rock and roll.
I mean, with the shell on it, it's a 5. If you don't look at it.
Yeah.
Always, it's always a 5 with the shell on it. Wow, it's fucked up.
You don't do the chassis; it's always a 5.
That's true.
Except for the one with the slider on the front.
It's Marshall
That's
right
like
there.
the
It's
thing
got the badge on it.
That's it.
Okay.
This is Tracy's amp.
Nice. Let's see what's
On
going
That's the
on.
one you just bought, Tracy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
this is super bass.
Super
Yep.
bass, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll get into the
That's
conversation.
super
about
clean.
How the
Yeah,
tablet
it's nice.
I gotta
Looks
show you
good.
what we took out.
I mean, other than the input grid resistors that are purple.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, we removed that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
I remember that pic with that
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Oh,
yeah,
oh, yeah, like the tracer leads.
yeah,
They were noisy, right, Tracy? Those
super noisy.
Yeah, but you had to
Wild
do it.
machine.
You had to do it right and route it down through the hole in the board and fish it out through the bottom.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah,
man.
sure.
And...
You can do it later. You can
yeah,
still
you
do
know
it.
what's going to happen now? He's going to bring it to me and goes, "Okay, can you do that?"
No, because the amps I build for myself are different than other people's amps. I don't care, and I don't know if that's even done. I don't know what. I don't want to mod these now because they're perfect.
You know what? If it sounds great, fuck it. Like,
So
just
you had
whack
a
it.
couple.
Absolutely.
100%.
Phase inverter, a couple RS caps. It looks like of some sort.
Yeah. So these here are these have been
change, but
replaced.
I mean, probably the right values. Maybe that one input to the phase inverter though looks kind of large. I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Well, like
Zoom in
100.
right there, Jason.
You
Check
know
the
what?
values of those.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering, did they get the value of that the wrong
They
way
look
around?
like they do,
It
don't
could
they?
be the wrong way around.
So
Yeah.
you'd normally
Can you
have
zoom in,
a
Jason.
Right.
Zoom in on that. We could probably see that one value there.
Yeah.
What does that say?
I see
0.01?
0.01.
No, that's 10%.
Oh,
No, that's
somewhere.
10%, maybe. 1,000 volt.
1,000 volts.
Yeah.
I think that is 0.01.
It looks like 0.01 to me. It does.
Yeah, not 0.1.
That's wrong.
But the other one, it looks like it is a 0.022.
Yeah, you can just see the markings on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
That one-
I can't see that.
Yeah, it's
Like
actually, you know what it is? Those RS caps, sometimes they're 1,500 volt rated, those longer ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've pulled a few of them out of amps in the past.
But this is
oh,
out by a factor of 10, right? This should be 0.1, not 0.01.
Yeah, it should be 10 times the size. Yeah.
All right.
You need a couple of mustard. You need a couple mustard caps for that.
Yeah, I've got them.
Okay. You
Yeah.
should put
Yeah.
a 0.1 on pictured on the left as we're looking at this, and then a 0.022 on the.
You want
on
to
the
check
right.
the value of this, yeah. You want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Or
this
just
is
put if you have the mustards, put them in. Fuck it.
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
gonna-
And
it's
you can
gonna
see
sound
these
like-
solder joints are already being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go for it, man. They're already
Yeah,
being
yeah,
disturbed,
that's
so-
been-
But
that's
other
what-
than that, it's fucking
Yeah.
tits.
100K feedback resistor.
Got the nice
What do we
lem
think
code.
about these? Just these
One.
coupling caps. These coupling caps out of V1. So this mustard here, not original.
Maybe not original. Probably not original. It probably would have had the
Would have had one of these,
yellow
right? Because you
ones,
can
which are
see
great.
this solder
Um,
joint here is original, untouched. So I'm saying
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
cap here would be factory, but this one's
But
not.
the mustard's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
the
no
mustard's
problem
cool.
with it.
Yeah, normally, I when I've seen these, they've usually had those flat yellow chiglets going throughout. But obviously, this has got the
Yeah, it got replaced bias caps. That's good.
Yep.
That's a good thing for someone that's using it.
yeah.
Well, Dave, these amps are coming to you anyways.
Okay, bring me the mustard caps, and then I'll fix it.
I got them.
Although I can tell you this much, you might need a new set of filter caps in this amp because look at the bulges on these guys.
Yeah.
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 Those are big
Oh,
bulges.
look at that.
Yeah.
It's worth it to do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
those
you
are
know
rigid.
what? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, like sometimes they'll look bad and be okay, but still, like I wouldn't want to. I don't think I'd want to risk it at this age now. Like I'm kind of general now. Like maybe 10 years ago, I was like holding out on some of these amps and not recapping them. But now I'm just like, you know what? They sound better when you recap them. So
Often, yeah. I mean, I don't
Usually,
always
they're way
recap them. If they're read okay and they don't have bulges, I might leave them because
yeah,
I'll read the capacitance of them.
yeah,
And if they're reading fine and they're not like whacked out of, value, and there's no bulges, I'll be like, okay,
Yeah,
and
but
it
they-
sounds
but
good.
these are like
okay.
But these are like your age. They got to have problems.
These probably should be changed.
Yeah. Yeah,
These are
they
like
got
my
sore
age.
backs and neck pain.
He made
My
him a little
age. What
big
about
on
your
it.
age?
Yeah.
No, I'm older
Man,
than this
exactly.
amp.
You're older than me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So like, this is your age.
yeah. It's like if it groans really loudly through the speaker when you like
Yeah.
kick it out standby.
This
like,
is just a young.
Oh, and I noticed on the super bass, there's no resistor on the presence control.
Yeah, there shouldn't be.
There should
that's
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that's the
correct
old-
way.
Old
That's
old
old
stuff.
school
Whole
wiring.
presence.
Yeah, that's the
The good way.
That's
And
the
in this amp, the power switch and the standby switch have been changed,
I was going to say. So this is no way. This
which is good.
yeah, not a bad thing.
Yep.
What do we
Those
think's going on here? So this was this.
I think they just disconnected it when they hooked up new switches and stuff, and they
Yeah.
I
think-
don't
Yeah,
know.
because hang on, the selector switches, the voltage and the impedance have been replaced, right?
Yeah, both.
Yes.
Both.
Yeah.
have been replaced.
Yeah, so because the old switch, the older mains selector used to have 5 different worldwide taps.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
5 or 6. So obviously there's just no room for it on the new switch. So
Yeah.
they probably just thought, fuck it, just wire it up for whatever is needed.
We got this one.
This is a solid amp, though, man.
Yeah, it's a good amp.
Yeah, you'll see on the Super Lead it has the original 5-tap voltage selector.
Tracy, is this the amp that you were saying didn't have a 120 tap or something?
Exactly. It's a 110.
No, it's a 120.
Well, it says 110.
The selector, it only says 110, 220,
240.
and 240.
Yeah.
That's how they just labeled, but it's
120.
It's a 120. The red tap, which I see on the transformer, is 120.
Okay,
So
good to know.
It's not actual 110.
Okay.
These are the colors here. So
110 is the pink wire.
the best way to check it, and Dave, I think you told me this a long time ago.
Put 120 in and check the heater.
Measure the heater voltage.
Right. You told me that.
Yeah. If
Jason.
you have 120 going in, the heater voltage should be, give or take 5%, around 6.3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the best
You
way
know,
to know.
It can vary. It could be 6.1, could be 6.4, somewhere in there. But I mean, if it's 120 and it's relatively close to 6.3, then it's right.
Cool.
What about those boards?
It's nice.
It's all nice,
blonde
man.
board?
I
Love 'em.
I
Love the blonde boards.
other than a few minor things, switches and stuff. I mean, still, this is like a 4.8 or something, probably 4.85.
Yeah,
Right?
that's great.
Really
looks
good.
Oh
great.
yeah, man. Yeah.
For sure. And we're only deducting a little bit because a few things have changed.
Yeah, and once those things
And
get
for
ironed
the
out,
better, though.
yeah, exactly. Once you get those little bits changed, I mean, it's a 5 out of 5
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like in
I
terms
think
of being the right
Man,
spec.
it's a good buy, Tracy.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
why
it's great candy.
Great purchase, man.
Yep.
Killer.
Yep, good one.
Don't worry, we'll ruin it.
It's cool. It's cool. You have an amp, and the IRS doesn't have that money.
That's right.
Love it.
That's a win-win, right?
Hey, we gotta
there.
quit.
It's a
We gotta quit
win-win.
talking about them. They're gonna catch on, man.
All right, we got one more. We got one of these. We got another one of Tracy's to get to, and then we're going to have a conversation about what is the difference between a super bass and a super lead. Here we go. Here's the next one. Same
Oh.
color board.
Oh, this one's been fucked with more.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot more.
This,
And this one has a different power transformer as well.
Oh, this one's been fucked with a lot.
Wait,
This
is this
one's
yours,
real.
Tracy?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your other one that you bought.
This is the other one. This is of
Okay.
so split cathode. So it's a super lead
Yeah.
of some description.
So
Um,
essentially,
The whole thing's been modded.
Yeah.
this amp, well, I mean, it's stock, but it's
All these
all-
components have been replaced. haven't
Yeah,
they?
they're all new.
all
I
the
would-
components, all the resistors.
Yeah,
All
I
of
want
it.
to take
Even
a guess that
everything.
this was done maybe in like the mid 90s or something. Maybe this was done because like all those kind of parts you see in there, the resistors, the box cap, the blue electrolytic,
Yeah.
the blue metal film droppers and everything, they're the same kind that you find in the early 90s plexi reissues.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just their
Yeah.
half watt resistors.
Yeah,
covered
exactly. In the
film.
blue ceramics, the blue Murata ceramics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gray film fish egg.
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
All the pots have been changed
Yep.
to
Exactly.
alphas.
Yeah, this looks like kind of it's a rebuild.
It's a rebuild. I would
Yeah.
definitely.
It's gonna get another rebuild soon.
Yeah. Let's go.
So it's got. We're reading this as at a 2N2 on this coupler here.
I think this one
Yeah.
deserves this
says
one
2 and
deserves
2.
a complete rebuild with like
Yeah.
mustards, proper mustards,
Yeah.
proper resistors, everything. Like if we
Yeah.
can get our hands on it, why? Let's.
Yeah.
I'm sure with everyone here, we probably all have enough stuff to make it right.
Yeah.
I think I have
yeah.
enough stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Except the one thing I don't have any carbon caps. If we're going to use carbon on anything.
Carbon film resist. We don't need those.
Ceramics.
They're proper ceramics. That's not the end of the world.
No, I've got some of those. I got some of the dog bone, the Lemco dog bone.
Yeah, those are cool. Let's pool all this together and let's make this right.
Yeah. I'm happy.
Yeah, man.
In the pot.
I got some shit in a box somewhere. I can find some shit. And
well, I can contribute. I've got some shit. That's for sure. I saw it the other day. I was out there looking through my stuff, and I found a big old bag full of.
This is an app that we can track the rebuild on.
The progress on,
from show to show.
Yeah.
So, man, how does this amp sound, Tracy? You'll notice there's no bright cap on this amp either.
It's. I mean,
you
I
run
just
it all
play
the way
them on
up.
10.
If it's on 10, no one gives a shit, right?
Yeah,
no one gives a shit.
They both sound ridiculously similar. One being, straight cathode, one being a split cathode. 10, like, wow, they sound.
Well, let's
Marshalls.
talk about that, man. So like before we get into the detail of the differences from a circuit perspective. Just playing the amps, man, back to back, super lead versus super bass. What is it?
Man, I mean, the super bass is obviously slightly darker, I want to say, but it's not radical.
Bassy.
It's not like, oh, I can't play this. It's plenty bright, really bright.
Well, it's not necessarily about the darkness at all. It's about the woolliness in the bass.
Yeah, front end bass, right? A little bit of. Then again, though, I think like if you play a hotter pickup, I think you feel that difference more because you overload that front end of.
I think you're right, man.
Quicker, whereas if you're playing like PAFs and stuff, that low end on the super bass doesn't really feel too woolly, to me.
I
anyway.
agree. Well, if you hit it with a pretty low output, bright PAF style pickup, it won't fart out as much, Yeah,
there's still attack there for sure.
Yeah, but I don't use the bass control anyways on either. It's all.
Well, here's the thing. So
bass on 0.
If you set everything on 10 on both amps, there's a large difference on the super bass. I mean, like it's going to be you're gonna want to turn the bass off for sure.
Yeah.
On the super bass, not so much with the super lead if it sounds right.
Super lead does.
Right.
Like I can use the bass control on the super lead and it doesn't get woolly.
Yeah, that's the main thing, and then it's more scooped on the super bass. The EQ is more scooped sounding. It definitely is more scooped sounding.
With the slope and the
I think with the super bass, as soon as you tap into the bass, it gets flubby. Like as soon as you on 1 or 2, it's like don't need that, right?
Yeah.
The thing with the super lead is with the presence control, you get a lot more grind out of the presence on the super lead than you do the super bass.
What's interesting is it's exactly the same.
I know, but it's like the last 2 knobs, as opposed to the front 4 knobs, really make a difference in the sound between these 2 amps.
Yeah,
because I'm getting the same amount of gain. I swear.
No, you would.
Yeah. So the gain
gain, right?
More mucky on one and more tight on the other.
Yeah, I guess the phase inverter is distorting the same amount, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're running it flat out. I mean, you're beating the crap out of the power section. So I mean, it's just giving in.
I haven't even plugged a tube screamer into either one of these. I just like playing through them cranked. It's just like, this is killer.
Oh man, you got to run your pedal into it.
Oh yeah.
I
was thinking about it today. Yeah, that's a good combo. Like if I just run these to like edge a breakup, just like a good fat sound.
Yeah.
With my pedal, just the tube screamer on a little bit, and then hit the SD side on.
Yeah.
And loud. So loud. Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah, but I mean, since we're talking really quick, I know Jason and I are really big fans of those Origin amps.
Yeah.
like to me,
Jason's
these
smiling.
have
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
I like modding them.
Yeah.
they're killer. I mean, I'm just talking from a
Yeah.
player's perspective. You turn in, crank it up, turn the bass up, and it's like, okay, let's go.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care if it's 5, 10, 20, 50 watt. They're killer. And that's what these remind me of when they're on 10. Just like fucking go. Just like fucking go. Because if you don't go, they're gonna take off and they're just amazing, man. It's like
It's like riding a fucking wild horse.
Yeah,
you know,
I think so.
playing
totally,
with
man.
I think if you set up the super bass differently, I remember my first experience with the super bass, I couldn't get a tone out of it. I was like, this amp's just woolly and no
Too
good.
clean?
Well, I was just dialing it in like I would a super lead, and I was like, it's not. I mean, it's just not a bus name.
Yeah.
But as soon as I started changing, like winding the bass right off, bringing the presence up, like whatever, and using a brighter guitar as well without that kind of big mid push pickup, I was like, fuck yeah, this is it, man. It was like, this is like AC/DC all day long. It was just,
oh yeah,
for
real.
There's one thing you can do to a super bass that's really cool, and it's just like if you only change one thing, you can change the first coupling cap on the lead channel to a smaller value, and it can go pretty low actually. Yeah, it can go like 500 picofarad.
Yeah, sure,
easy.
Really?
And if you do that, it tightens all the bass up, but then it still gives you the EQ the same and everything else, and it just takes away some of that, because what happens is when you start just slamming all that bass into everything else, it's like, man, it's like mud trying to go through the pipe. You know what I mean? Like,
right, yeah.
It does. It's like the mud doesn't let you go through. It's not like water flowing through a pipe. It's like it's the mud just is clogging everything along the way. And
I mean, I could turn this amp on right now. You can all hear it.
But I can do it. Go ahead.
We won't hear it very well. Trust me, through the way the thing is.
yeah.
And that's the point.
Probably gonna come out.
Once you do it, man.
This is like the whole fucking. Well, he can turn
It's
it
gonna
on.
go through
There you
this
go.
massive filter.
Yeah.
If I can turn it
All
on.
right.
No, I'll tell you one thing about, because when Tracy came over here, he played the skeleton key, and he was talking about like what he likes to play and the way that as he's playing through the amp and I'm setting moving the switches and everything. Like Tracy's got crazy gain hands, very gainy hands. Like I had most of the gain turned off, anything that added gain, most of the negative feedback added back in, and so it's player dependent too. All that stuff is.
Anytime.
Yeah.
He ain't got no modeler hands.
Yeah, he does.
Hands.
He can. Tracy's got tube hands.
Hey, didn't you know NAM 2 captures are going to replace everything?
Oh,
I
man.
saw that bullshit.
Yeah, we're all fucked.
Whatever.
Really.
Fuck,
Well,
man.
fuck.
Yeah, our careers are over. Let's just fucking pack it in now.
Well, no. See, our crews are still there because they have to capture something.
Yeah, and have a name for it.
I had a
And have a
conversation
cool name
with
for it.
I had a conversation with a customer last week, and he used this term modeling amp, and I went, whoa, wait, it's not an amp.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
If I was generous, I'll call it a preamp if I'm being generous, but it's not a freaking amp, right? You can't plug speaker into it. It doesn't make any noise. All right, Tracy.
Somebody said turn it on 10, Tracy. It'll blow you away.
Coming.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
computer.
not plugged in.
Exactly.
You have to do
I
that.
gotta plug the guitar in.
It's a very important.
Don't blow the amp up live on YouTube, man.
What's this
No,
do?
you should.
Yeah, blow the amp up live on YouTube.
I want some more subscribers, man. Make it more.
Oh, here we go.
No,
I don't think your mic was not ready.
Mike's
for that.
not liking that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it sounds great in the room, but the
what
mic
you
was
get,
not
what you
ready.
get out of that is the excitement and feedback of an amp.
Yeah,
And-
Tracy's deaf
And
now.
people with modelers, see how that broke into feedback and shit.
They're never going to get
That's
that.
what
ever.
you're missing, people. You
100%.
don't have the excitement of an amp,
The
There is
power.
no feeling
the
like
power and the excitement and the
Oh man,
you
it
know,
is
the feedback and everything is the uncontrolled abandon is what is cool.
chaos.
That
Chaos,
is just
exactly.
my
absolute
Well,
fucking
chaos.
chaos when you play through these things.
It's
You know,
so much fun.
people now play the guitar. You know, people from back then, we play the amp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
Hell yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
So,
That's what it's all about.
That's a great call, dude.
yeah.
That's an
Like,
amazing
if
call.
it's
Man,
not,
put that on a freaking t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
it's like, ah!
Now you play the guitar. Previously, we played the amp.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You play the guitar. I
That's good
play.
shit.
I play my amp. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can you turn that down? No. Fuck you. No.
I like it.
No. Yeah.
Which one was that?
That
Super
was
bass?
the super bass.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Fucking gnarly, man.
It was a super fuzz on the air.
Oh yeah, it was.
I bet.
Yeah.
Was the screen shaking or anything?
No,
think it
but
was.
but the mic was surely giving it wanted to give up.
Yeah. It was doing that kind of like that Neve, like, but the Apple version of a Neve.
And my mom's in the downstairs bedroom. I wonder what she thinks.
Sorry, mom.
She's gonna be pissed.
She
she
grew
not
up
used
with me.
to it?
remember,
I'm
so-
surprised that it didn't like at my end. It didn't seem to filter it out. Like it sounded like you had the what is it the the background noise filter that StreamYard
Yeah.
has. It's like it was
Yeah, it
turned
didn't it didn't filter it at all on mine. I
At all,
had to turn the
right.
volume on my laptop down.
Wow.
Great.
You know? Keep it
Yeah,
loud,
fucking
man.
love
That's
it.
why I play out of 50-watt amps, though. 50
Yeah.
is plenty.
Yeah. Oh man,
50
yeah,
Still can't turn it all the way up.
that's right.
Still, I can't. I get close with the
Pussy.
with the Plex. Yeah.
We got a super chat here, so I'm gonna hit it straight away. Happy Sunday. Great to have Tracy join. Yeah, man. Dave, any insight on the Page Super Bass mods? Any details from
Man,
Colby?
I
Have you
don't.
guys seen inside the Sun Dragon head?
That's under. No, I don't. He won't give it to me. He won't let me know. So,
I've not worked on one.
uh oh, who's this?
What's going on? Dave, what's going on?
Hey,
What
Pete.
are you guys talking about?
How was the Rush gigs, man?
It was awesome. What's up?
Yeah,
Is it good?
How's it going?
What are you guys doing? It's we got. I look at
This
all
is
these
amp
apps
chat.
on here. Oh, is this the amp chat?
Amp chat.
Right. I like amps.
Can you play the
That's
amp?
for real. Tracy just
Yeah,
played a
yeah.
super bass on air, and the
Who's
mic
in
was
here? I want to
giving
take
up
a
the
piss
ghost.
and somebody else is here.
Oh, really?
Hi, Pete.
Hey, what's happening?
What's that,
Petey.
man?
Good to see you, cats. Yeah, Rush was awesome. It was great. It was
I saw you dancing with the people.
Oh, you see that? Yeah, the guy
Yeah.
behind me and everything, and Wayne.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was like, yeah,
That's
just
fucking awesome.
a meeting of the man love, all dancing around. Everybody- Wayne's so funny. He like made friends with everybody, and he's like hugging everybody at the end. And,
Who's what? Wayne?
Our bass player from Classic Rock.
Oh,
Show.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, a guy that looks like Steve Harris.
Where was he?
He came from England and saw the show.
In Toronto. Or
Toronto.
New York?
Yeah, he
Oh,
came to
wow.
Toronto. Yeah.
Wow.
Great.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. And there's a bunch of people. I had a whole bunch of friends there that flew in from out of town, and to see the show specifically and stuff. There's a Rush Con going on this week. It's Rush Week. It's amazing.
Hell
Where?
yeah.
Yeah, Toronto.
Pete, where?
In Toronto, Canada.
Oh, in Toronto.
Yeah, because of course it's hometown, so it was like
Yeah.
hometown
Oh, yeah,
gig.
yeah.
Or, it was epic.
Because I would go to Rush Con if it was here for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely.
Yeah, but of course they got to do it in Toronto, so it was like it felt like you know, that day that the Super Bowl's on or whatever in the town where that team is like, you know what I mean? Like everybody's in the Rush shirt. The whole city was like Rush.
Amazing.
Oh, I bet.
It was
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Really. And the energy in the venue and the whole 9 yards, you know, was incredible. So it was great.
Man, you're having fun. Let's talk about Pete's life the last 2 years.
Dude, your life.
Touring.
You're out there living your best life. Yeah, I've been
We
having
have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta have fun. What's the point otherwise, right?
Now he's
Yeah.
home.
Man.
Now he has to make videos.
Yeah, we're both home.
Yeah, we're both home. We'll hang.
Both home.
Well, how's it
You
being
know,
home? How's it
we
being
can go
home?
eat.
Like I caught Tracy on what, July 15th, so you know, a few weeks back.
Yeah.
How's it been being home?
It's really good from the perspective of going to the grocery store and buying food for the first time in 2 years, and like
I
instead
bet.
of, I know that sounds like, why would you want to do that? But like when you don't do it, you're just kind of eating restaurants for 2 years or whatever. And you're like, I just kind of want to make myself a tuna melt at home in my panini
Right.
grill.
Oh, yeah, I believe
Like,
that.
and just, you know, and you sleep in your own bed and all that. So it's like just to get grounded for a minute. This is not a problem. Like it's all, you know, quality problems like having work and going out and touring. But as Tracy knows, it's like earlier this year, I looked at my suitcase and I was like, okay, I'm going to unpack and pack you 80 times coming up right now, like over the next 4 or 5 months or whatever. And then I get a break, you know, and so you almost count down the days till you get home and you're having fun the whole time. It's amazing out there.
Yeah.
And then by the same token, it's just great to wake up in your own bed and go in your kitchen and make a coffee and just get rooted for a second. And then you get ready to go back out again.
Yeah, then you get ready to go.
Yeah, right.
in the winter.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it's good. All good.
Awesome.
Can't complain. I'm lucky.
Amazing.
Amp or Pete, when you get bored for being home, you should come over and help me finish these 4 amps.
Oh yeah.
I
Do a little bit of soldering.
don't know if Pete should solder.
Yeah. He's,
It might not be a good idia.
anytime he sees me with any sort of, you know,
I'm like,
hand tool.
let me
What
do
are you
that for you.
I actually need a lesson on how to solder properly. Like I need like just a guitar pot or anything.
That's easy. I can do that.
Yeah.
You could
Show
teach that
me
easy.
the procedure and then like the soldering iron etiquette, how to clean it, how to how to put it
If
away.
you have the right tools, it's easy to do.
temperature.
That's right.
too.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And just time, experience. The more times you do it, the better you get. Just like
Tinning,
anything else.
tinning is your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Tinning is
Yeah.
your friend.
Yeah. I actually want to build like one of these days. I wanted to do that Egnator amp class.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's
Yeah,
anymore.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Too bad.
It's quite, you know what? It's kind of therapeutic, man. It's like, I think it's like, you know how like grandmas like knit sweaters and stuff.
Yeah,
Like I feel like
Right.
soldering kind of on the same, you know,
Exactly
it's on the
that.
same-
Yeah.
yeah. It's on the same level of, it's very calm and relaxing.
Sure.
You know?
Very mindful.
Yeah.
Just from the perspective of knowing, because I'm into amps and have, you know, signature amps and stuff, I like to know like exactly what's going on. Like, well, why is this cap? Like, you know, I have limited knowledge, but it's like,
you learned a lot.
You know enough to be dangerous, Pete.
Yeah.
yeah,
Pete-
just enough to know,
Mm.
you know,
You
some,
can start,
could
you
be
can
an
start with
input-
some mods, man. It's pretty
This
easy.
could be
to
an
start with
input
some
jack
mods.
for anything. All you need is an angled set of needle nose, right? Set
Yeah.
that anywhere and you can solder the whole thing. There's a tip.
oh, cool.
There's another
Yeah.
tip. There's a little handy solder holder thing too that can just hold it in
Oh
place.
yeah.
Or there's another tip. You can use a unused chassis and put the jacks in backwards on the chassis.
Exactly.
Or you can use the
And
existing
Done that plenty
chassis.
of times, Dave.
Mount them on the
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
learning,
done that a
I'm
lot.
learning right now.
You're learning right now.
This is awesome.
See?
That's why I always try to explain when you ask me a question. I try to explain the architecture of it. Like
yeah,
the,
which I
the
appreciate.
signal path goes like this: boop, 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 boop.
Yes,
You know,
I appreciate.
An amp is a
Yeah.
pedal board.
kind of. It kind of is. Kind
I
of is.
think,
a pedal.
I mean,
Game
yeah,
stage.
gain staging and the EQ
Yeah.
section and then the amplifier at the end. I mean, it's
It's a pedal
essentially
board. Amp's a pedal board.
Just a recipe of parts that, you know, coupling caps and everything that does this and does that in order to put it together from one stage to the next. Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
they're good. What are you drinking, Lalo?
Taste it.
All
Come on.
right, sure.
Anejo.
Oh, nice.
Ocho Anejo.
It's really good.
Fuck, it's really good.
It's really good.
It's really
Hey, Jason, what was that Marshall you were
Yeah.
telling me to get?
really good.
What was what?
It was
Which one?
a JCM 800 SL. Is that what they're talking
Nah,
about?
that was
here?
me.
Oh, that
That
was
was me.
Shay. Yeah,
Was that
the
you?
900
me too, yeah.
SLX. Yeah.
Yeah, 900 SLX.
Damn geeky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
SLX.
The reason I
All right,
reason I-
later. See you guys.
later,
Mate.
dude. Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, the SLX is a cool amp.
Yeah, the reason I said that is just because there's just so minimal mods that you need to do to that amp to make it sound really good.
Yeah, I never heard of one until you brought that
yeah.
up.
Yeah, even just stock, it sounds fun. It's great.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
Just, as long as you set it kind of the right way. I mean, you can obviously like make the front end a bit too gainy and flubby. But if you, I mean, you know how to dial this stuff in. You know what I mean? You find that sweet spot. You know, with bright caps and stuff. And as soon as you get it to that point, you know you can't go beyond that point without flubbing out, right? So you just treat it that way. It's kind of almost like a 2203 or 2204 type thing. That's been gained up in front even more, and it's a great feeling circuit. Yeah, you've just got to kind of like you just got to dial it in just to that sweet spot, and then it's fun. But it sounds great. I mean, they're good amps. You just have to make sure they're not full of problems.
Are they single channel?
Yeah. Well, they got
two master volumes, I think.
Yeah, they got two master volumes that they switch between, but just for volume boost. It's not for any gain. Changes,
but single channel preamp with two masters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
but you
great.
got to be careful with them though, because those amps, we've spoke about it on air before, but like many times they've got a DC heater circuit in there for the preamp tubes and the other stuff, and there's like a bridge rectifier, like a little four-legged bridge rectifier, and it's so underrated that it gets hot enough to desolder itself straight off the board.
Oh shit!
You'll hear it jangling around inside, and you've got no power or anything going to your tubes.
Wow.
So yeah, you have to kind of like repair that stuff, or it blows the board out.
All right.
So, in which case you can just take it to Dave and give him a nice job to clean up.
Oh,
no,
it's easy.
No
fix.
900s, man.
It's easy fix.
I don't even have a 9. I do have a.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't need a 900. Other maybe the SLX would be the only one, but other than that, there's no point in having one.
Yeah, SLX or a Mark III. They're cool.
Yeah.
Let me get to this super chat. Swifty Mick Swifty is saying, "What about Adam Jones's super bass? I always laughed at the rumors he kept it in the freezer to preserve it. I've never heard that rumor.
Well, it's not exactly a super bass.
No, well, actually, so I wanted to talk about this, right? So my experience working on these old amps, these old Marshalls, 80% of the time, 9 times out of 10, customer brings in, I've got the super bass.
Yeah,
amazing,
it's not a super bass.
Man, awesome. You bring it out of the freaking head shell, you flip it over, it's not a super bass.
Mm.
All right. Most of them have been some hybrid between super bass and super lead, actually, right? Halfway, not necessarily all.
Which
the way
is sort of Adams.
Yeah. Okay. So Adams amp is what? It's a super bass converted mostly to a super lead.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, years ago, I put out on the interwebs what it was exactly, and I can't remember for the life of me what that is exactly.
I think you posted on the Metropolis.
Yeah, so it was from memory. It was converted to super lead, but both coupling caps out of the first stages were 022s, so that wasn't changed to a 00. And if I recall, everything else was lead spec. Yeah. The feedback net. I mean, you could probably find it out there somewhere.
You said in that post, Dave, you said no bright cap. I remember that.
No bright cap, yeah.
Because you said it had a 0.68 presence cap.
0.68 presence cap, yeah. And the negative feedback might have been, geez, I don't remember now.
Doesn't he jumper it?
He did jumper it, but in when I had it, when I was playing it, well, first of all, it was also biased. It seemed, I wish I would have actually at the time, this is earlier in my career when I worked on it, and like I wish I would have documented a bit more, like all the voltages and everything.
Yeah.
But this was an amp that didn't have particularly high voltage. It was like 450-ish or something, and when you did crank it, his amp was biased cold. It was biased like 25 or something.
Wow.
And but it was gainy as hell. It sounded more like Eddie Van Halen than you would think Tool. When you cranked it, it was like really gainy. It was a really good sounding amp. Like just like everything about it, you're like, yeah, okay. This is fucking great. But if you biased it any hotter than it was it would actually be unstable. Now, I mean, you can get ways around that now, but it's a super lead basically. I mean, like, it's not like it's a few little things different. Once you square wave an amp, it's like, I mean, kind of like subtle. The little changes are subtle, you know what I mean? The EQ was super lead. That's why I always say it's like, it's like Tracy was asking me about, Zener clipping diodes and all that stuff. And I'm like going, once you square wave the amp in complete oblivion, any change you make won't make any difference at all.
Right.
It has zero effect. I mean, I've tried this, like Jose Master Volume or the stuff with clipping diodes and stuff. Once that amp's on 10, you can't tell if it's in or out.
You got no headroom left at that point.
There's no nothing. It's just all
no.
Yeah,
You got no headroom left.
So like in the last stream, we talked about the evolution of the 1959 circuit super lead. Yeah. The super bass 1992. Did that and the 1959 come out at like literally the same time? I'm trying to think about like
if you think about it, the super bass was kind of first because a JTM 45, which was first, was a super bass.
Yeah.
So it's just that it wasn't labeled super bass till it was 100 watt. It really well there was JTM 45 100 was the first 100 watt version.
Yeah.
And then a super bass version of that later was the architecture that you're familiar with, but really the preamp was all the super bass still. From the JTM 45 era. Yeah. So I mean, a super bass is really super cool if you're using I think it's if you're not driving it to all hell and driving stuff to 6-ish and you're using strats and things like that, or you're pushing it with pedals, I think it's killer for that kind of thing. A full out rock humbucker into it, it can work, but and if you're really looking to drive it to hell and back, like Van Halen style or something, it's a little loose.
I think they're an amazing rhythm guitar amp, like rock rhythm guitar amp.
If you're gonna be Malcolm,
just amazing, right?
Semi broken up. You're putting it to 5 or 6 or somewhere in there, and everything's at 5 or 6 or bass
because they're kind of clean. It's clean and punchy and just harmonics and
that's cool.
But is it going to be, are you going to be like singing saturated lead?
Well, that'll tighten everything right up and give you the mid range you're missing.
Your own pedal, Tracy.
That gives you a pump.
You're supposed to sell pedals, so you should probably use your pedal, right?
Use your pedal, Tracy. Do you got one there? Yeah. You're bringing out the wrong pedal, bud.
If not, I have one in the other room I can bring out.
There we go.
There you go.
Tell us about this pedal, Tracy.
Well, okay, if you run a super bass, noon, let's just say. And then you got this lime side, which is a tube screamer. It's a TS9 with the best parts we could find. And you just kind of run this at everything at noon. No, you crank this. And now you've got exactly a great super lead. And then you have this, the lemon side, which is an SD1. And then you can do all your 80s glory.
Son of a bitch, I didn't even know what that was. Now it makes total sense.
Yeah. So
lime. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So when you have
Yeah.
this
You
going
didn't
into
get that right till now?
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
No, there's a whole
Makes
method.
total sense. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So
like that.
so if you had a super lead and a super bass and you have two echoplexes, you got two outputs going into each side. You got three channels of stereo because without the pedal on, you got cleanish.
Yep.
Then you got JMP. Then you got Randy Rhoads, man, or Eddie, whatever.
Sick.
Actually, without this, it's more Eddie. Just
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Depending on where I have the amp set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your
These are-
very echo.
The
These
Benny
are
didn't
gone
use
for
a pedal.
now. Devin Metzler builds these, and
You sold out again?
I'm holding on to a few just in case. I think I got
I got mine.
you got yours. Barisi's getting one. Holmes is getting one. And then 3%. I got two left. And
Make
I don't
more.
have one except
No
the
more.
one on my pedal board. So I got one left I could sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, make some more.
And I
Now
got to
that I
get
know what
Jason
it is,
one. I
holy
got to
shit.
get everybody these things.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sure it sounds great.
Okay.
Very practical.
Josh Tab Guitar Super Chat. Thanks, mate. He's saying low plate voltage 78 JMP 2204. 390 volts. So your favorite amp, Dave. With 65 50s. What percentage to bias a 65 50s at? There are debates due to 65 50s being 35 watt versus transformers designed for EL34s. Can't get it to 60% changing. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, man, really, yeah.
Whatever bias
I mean,
you're
for
on.
me, man, I bias these amps as just like EL34s, basically.
I
53
don't.
milliamps is 60%.
Otherwise, I think you're stressing the power transformer too much.
Yeah, but
I'll push them a little more.
here's something I've never seen. I've never seen one of these amps with the low plate voltage ones with the blown up power transformer. I don't know. I just haven't. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Yeah. That
I mean, you can
low
bias it wherever it sounds good. How's that?
Yeah.
That transformer's got a little internal fuse, hasn't it?
I don't know if it does or not.
Yeah. There's an internal fuse somewhere, like in the
But
unit.
I haven't seen one blown
No, I've not seen
ever.
one.
Not the lower voltage ones ever. I mean, I've
Me
seen
neither.
higher voltage ones
And
blown.
plenty of high voltage ones. Yeah.
I've seen those just melt down, but I haven't seen the lower voltage ones melt down ever. So
The thing is, I think it's
I don't know. I would probably bias it at 50, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ish.
I mean,
I'll probably do the same.
Yeah, the plate voltage is probably going to be 330 volts. If that.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, exactly. But it definitely, the 2204 with the low plate voltage it's beneficial to use the 6550s, I think, in sound. I think it adds more of that cut that you want out of the higher plate voltage. It gives a little more. I understand their concept.
good
when they were
trade-off.
doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand why that happened. It's like they wanted shove 6550s in it, cool down the plate voltage. We'll have never any tube failures. That was the rationale. That was the rationale behind it.
Yeah.
And what were they biased from the factory? Who the fuck knows? I don't have any idea. I
They
don't
probably
even know if
eyeballed
they
the bias part. They probably didn't even measure it.
They
Well,
probably
weren't the
just measured the voltage.
Weren't
Yeah.
the 6550s installed in the US once the amps arrived?
I don't know that either. They were 6550s generally. So
That's the whole
I would
point,
think maybe.
because they were. Well, it was my understanding that they were shipping with the EL34s and they were getting damaged in transit, so they moved to having.
Well, yeah, but they
in the
later
US
changed
market having them installed in the US.
but they later changed the bias resistors, the bias splitter resistors, to be 182 to 150K, somewhere in there.
Right.
With the 6550s in the amp.
That's right.
I would
You
actually
only ever
think,
see, like here in Oz, you only really see 6550 amps that have been imported from the US. If they've come in from the UK, they're all EL34.
I like 6550s in a plexi like that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got tons of
Dave, I just thought of this. Dude, I wonder if there's any correlation to, you know, when you're talking about those splitters being 82 or 150. Is there any correlation to the voltage of the amp when they were doing that? I've never thought about that.
Oh, that's a good question. Interesting. I don't know, actually.
It is a good question. I've never really
I
put
think it's
those two together.
150 most of the time. Occasionally, I saw an 82.
Yeah.
I mean,
But there
basically,
was-
what that's going to do is going to change the low end roll off.
Yeah.
With the caps that are in the phase inverter there. So it's going to change the low end response. So it's going to tighten. The lower the value that resistor is, it's going to tighten up the low end more.
That's it. It's like a different time constant. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. So I mean, like you can put it on a pot and vary it, and you can see where you like. I mean, that's what we do in the Plex amp. It's that's just changing. All it's doing is changing those bias splitter values down to nothing.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
You know,
And it
and
works
eventually
good.
it starts. The lower you go, the more it starts distorting, which is a good thing because you want that in the master volume. That's the SIR's doing the same thing with the E, basically.
Wait, are those the bright switches?
No, the master volume pot.
Post phase inverter master.
Yeah, which is the real easiest thing in the world to install because
It's the easiest.
you can
post-phase
install it right
inverter.
across.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even install it across 220K resistors if you want, but then your point is going to be lower. But you can. But it actually sounds really. The fact it distorts a little more down low is good because it adds a juiciness to the thing that's a little bit better than, say, the Larmar style one or something.
I do. So all the post phase inverter mods that I've done
now,
I like that now, Dave.
Yeah, that one's good.
So easy to do, man.
So
much
easy.
easier than the Lamar version.
Yeah.
It is a bit like, it's more kind of like it just comes on, you know, like when you put the
Yeah. It's not quite as.
But man, that's you meant to play them loud anyway.
You know, if you use though, I gotta say, I'll give it to Sir, because if you use the
other
PEC dual pot, matched really nicely.
Yeah.
And the taper of that pot is particularly nice for that master volume.
Yeah.
Of course, it's like $40 for that.
Yeah.
Or 45 or 50. I don't know.
They are.
These days, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? I always think though that with that kind of master volume, so many people use it the wrong way. At least in my head, the way I've always viewed a post-phase inverter master is to have it on 10 and volume reduction. I've never used it as like a standard start at 0.
Yeah, 100%, Dan.
Because I've never ever thought of it that way. Because also the thing is, obviously, the more you go lower with it, the more you
take out the negative feedback.
It fucks up the negative feedback.
Yeah. So my thoughts are like, start absolutely, fucking balls out loud, and then just reduce it until it's like, okay, I can manage that level.
You just got to knock. It's like the guys using the old hot plates and stuff, right? Just knock 3 dB off or something.
I always thought we should have a triple pot where you could alter the negative feedback also.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Oh, damn.
But you need a really well matched triple pot to do that.
That's a good idea.
And then that would be
negative feedback resistor as you go.
Don't be saying that out loud, man.
Yeah. Thinking the same
Good
thing.
luck
way
getting the
to do it.
fucking
That's a
triple
great
R.
idea.
You could get into it. You could implement a VCA and do all kinds of crazy stuff.
But here's the thing: if your amp already has pretty minimal negative feedback, it's not too bad actually.
Yeah.
So like if you're using like 100K off the 4-ohm tap or something, it's really not that bad.
That's the way I
it gets a
prefer
little bit brighter down low. Or I thought the other thing to do is you had a triple pot that also varied the top end level a little bit, like with whatever snubber across the phase inverter or something, where it turned so it was the same and just tailored the top end.
Yeah.
I mean, the response is a little different, but the top end is really what you notice.
Yeah.
But so there's my bullshit.
Hey man, there's
Play loud.
more ideas to be had there for sure.
Yeah, but you can never use a loop with this shit.
No fucking loop.
No loops and just play the fucking things loud.
No loop. Okay, so how are we going for time here, guys? 15
Or
minutes.
wait a minute.
Oh, I know.
Oh no.
What's he got?
Here we go. It's a new load box. With
Or you could just use the new thing that will be coming out shortly.
Yes.
I was gonna show it.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
The
That's
latest
it.
prototype
Oh shit!
all right.
of the stereo IR load box.
That's
Breaking
it,
news.
man.
To say
That's
this
where
is
it's at.
to say this has options is an understatement. Every single fucking pot on the front is MIDI controllable. Holy shit.
Man.
Well,
You can do shit with it. Holy crap. You can do so much shit. It's just like or you can do none of the shit. So, so that's the good thing.
You can just play.
You can just play. But man, does it have an interface that's cool?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And that's power,
so,
right?
So much so that you have option anxiety.
are you set on a kind of release timeline yet, Dave?
We're still shooting end of the year.
Mhm.
Very end of the year. So
You gonna show it-
the
you gonna
very
show it at
first
NAMM?
but I can tell you this much. It'll be at NAMM again. Although this is what I just showed was the final revision of it. And it's got more power than we showed last time. So it's crazy.
Mm.
And here's a neat thing for people. If you're sitting in your studio, you can use it as an interface. You can plug it in USB to the computer. And it'll be,
That's a great little thing to
yeah,
have.
it's a great little feature. And it'll handle up to like a 300 watt amp technically
Wow.
slammed into it. Or at least we were tested it up until that point. I don't recommend a 300 watt amp into it though. Don't do that. But it's purely safe for 100 watt amp.
Continuous playing at 300 watts.
Yeah, it's for surely safe at 100 watt amp. It's cool. It's super cool.
Nice.
I mean, I can't even and around here, Pete and I are like anal retentive about this shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's got to sound just like the fucking amp, and I'm sitting there with an amp switcher, with the attenuator loop, taking it in and out of the chain in real time, matching everything, just like we're like, fuck, I can't tell. Great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's right.
That'll be my rig next
or
year.
I can tell if I want to make it sound different. That's cool too. So I mean,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Sure. But the first run is limited. Hey, Kitty.
Hey.
Say hi.
First run's limited.
The first run is limited. We have a limited availability of chips for it. So unfortunately, the very first one is like 350.
Wow.
So that's going to be light, I think, for the want. But hey, we'll have more
Cool, man.
eventually.
Well, it's it's not a bad problem to have demand outstripping supply.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with that.
We'll test it on the boat.
Oh shit!
So yeah, you guys are going on a boat.
We are going on a boat,
That's
aren't
next.
we?
That's next year.
When
Isn't
the hell is that?
Here,
I know when.
I think early March.
I'm trying to prepare my liver.
Yeah.
Hey, we were talking.
I have some demands for him.
Okay. Go ahead.
From what I've been told, I need internet and a drink package.
That's right.
Those are the two demands.
Internet's expensive.
That was the advice from
Internet
Dan.
and a drink package.
Well, Dave Freeman's expensive, man. Come on.
You're getting me free,
See?
so that's not that expensive.
We'll figure it out.
We got to figure that out.
Man,
Everything gets taken care of.
we've been talking about the NAM thing. It's been
Your
in the
asshole's
talk.
coming?
We'll see. What is Dan going to go? Has Dan been in talks about going?
I don't know. Where's Dan? He went
He
pee.
just wants to take a piss. But yeah, we've been talking about it the other day. It's in talks.
Actually,
Yeah,
I think
Dan-
Dan might have to come now.
Well, if you guys got a little thing going on, then probably. Just get it
Because
done before then.
that's
Dan. you
Dan.
coming to NAM?
Yo. Sorry?
you realize you have to go to NAM now.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Okay.
If we do what we're gonna do.
Yeah, if we do what we're going to do, it sounds like it's going to be a game on.
Yeah, game on. And
It's going to be fun.
on a grand scale.
Okay. Well, without saying too much, this top row of people, we're going to do what we're going to do. So if you guys do
Tracy
what
said
you're
he's
going
going
to
to
do,
NAM this year.
if you guys do
Right,
what you're gonna
Tracy?
do, we're all going to be there.
Didn't you say
I'm
you're gonna
going.
go? I think you said
Yeah.
you're gonna go.
I have to go. I'm going.
I think you're gonna go.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be one of the rare occasions you drink.
That's correct.
I will have the finest tequila for you to sip on.
I know.
And you like that actually last time you sipped on it.
Oh man. Hey, you know. I
And
did
then
good.
NAM becomes a whole different thing if you sip on that tequila for a while, because then you don't give a shit what happens outside or who you're talking to. You're not going to remember anything though that
Right.
you've said to these people. But
I'm not
it's
worried.
okay. I've built a career on not remembering what I said to people in NAM.
Right.
The only problem is there's people walking around with cameras filming what you said.
Yeah.
That's okay.
that's
You know,
right,
it's okay.
yeah.
I'm generally not that damaging.
Don't open YouTube.
My ex-wife made a weird comment at NAM in like 2019 and on some interview I was doing, and she kind of chimed in, and it was just off the cuff. I had to get a hold of the guy and say, hey, cut that out.
Let's delete that.
Yeah. You got to be careful at NAM.
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know. I mean, I've been trained so much. I know what not to say and what to say. I kind of
Right.
like doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's more of a question. Am I slurring in this video or am I not slurring in this video?
Anyways, what's the difference between a super bass and a super lead?
Okay. Thanks, Tracy.
Oh yeah, back to that.
I still got to piss.
I'm
Go
good
back
at
to
that.
Yeah,
I'm good at
sidetracked. You
switching.
can go piss.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys can start it. Go ahead.
So I want to do a before we even look at schematics, because we have to do that before we finish. I get a lot of people, I'm sure you guys do, right, as well, like customers that are interested enough that they look at pictures of amps or they look inside their amps and they try to figure out what they are.
That's a good amp.
Right.
So I've got two pictures here. This is, well, I don't need to tell you what this is. This is a
69 or 70, and
it's
it's got a
69.
changed power transformer.
That's right. This is a 1970. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. And I basically did restoration work on this thing. And then we have another amp that I worked on.
Damn.
73 maybe?
The cleanest super bass I've ever seen.
Damn.
Yeah, That's
This thing,
73
yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
reckon. I reckon Sydney's
late board, late the
Yeah.
light colored board, late
Green caps, green field caps.
because 73 can be circuit board and or
Yeah.
turret board.
Yeah. And it's
So
still
the reason I bought these two pictures up is because let's talk about, for the person who doesn't know really what they're looking at, what are the things that give away the differences between a super base and a super lead? What are the things that people
Split cathode.
Okay, so what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah, well, what's
So
when you
each
say split-
side of V1's cathode has a different set point.
Okay.
So you have a different cap and a different resistor for each cathode of each side of the first tube stage.
Okay.
The cathodes run in parallel.
Yeah.
Well, on
so
super
you can
base,
see
they're
it
in
here, right?
parallel.
This is we're looking at a super lead.
Yeah.
And for the uninitiated, the two yellow wires here are running to the cathodes, and they come up on the board over here. Right. So we've got, as Dave just said, a resistor and a cap for one, and a resistor and a cap for the other. And if we go to that split cathode, and if we go to the super base,
That's clean, man.
it's got one.
It's got one. Yeah.
And it jumpers
shared.
across.
Yeah.
Right. Shared cathode. So that's the number one giveaway. Yeah. And this is a hangover from the JTM 45, isn't it?
What
yeah.
is?
Okay, number two.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two.
Lead. So the other thing, the coupling caps in the power section.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
and the EQ.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay, so these are the coupling caps on the phase inverter here.
smaller,
lead,
less base.
Yeah. 0.022. Super base.
0.1.
0.1.
0.1.
More base.
More base.
Fatter.
More base. More base better. EQ tone stack. Okay, so here's our slope resistor on the super base.
56K.
56K.
250 picofarad treble cap.
250 picofarad treble cap. You can't read it on there, but that's what it'll be. And then when we go to the super lead, what do we got?
33K.
33K.
And either 470, 500, or 560 picofarad.
Basically,
Usually 560 back then.
560 a lot, yeah.
Yeah, Plexi era, yeah, usually 560, right?
Well, or 500, one of the two.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's whatever they had. Honestly.
Particular cap.
So those are three things, right? Cathode, PI coupler, the tone stack. Number 4, bright cap.
Bright cap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big
Bright
old
cap
block.
on the
And
treble
now-
channel.
Oh, here's another interesting thing is
No bright cap on base.
I've had several super bases that have had a bright cap too. And that's interesting because if you put that big bright cap on a super base, it really can help tame the low end woolliness of it. Because if you turn that down to say 6 or something, it gets it shoved,
It'd be
it filters that low end out and gives you that kind of cut.
Yeah.
That's actually a really cool thing to do on a super bass.
And it feels a bit gainier.
Yeah.
Because obviously all your frequencies that aren't getting cut off are going through like the pots on 10. So it's like, so you get that nice kind of like more aggressive kind of immediate feel.
Yeah.
What a 4700?
It's sort of like you had the pot on 10,
Yeah.
but with a reduced bass.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What a 4700?
yeah.
Yeah.
So 4700 is cool. If you back off the gain to say in the 6 to 8 range, somewhere in there, it'll totally tighten it up and give a cool bark, sort of mid-range bark kind of to it.
Yeah.
You like ceramics for that, right?
Yeah, you can use a ceramic for it. Yeah, good ceramic. It's fine. I mean, you could use silver mica too, but I mean, You know, it's interesting that this is another topic, you know, like what are you going to use for treble caps, peaker caps and things? So there's silver micas. There's several kinds of silver micas.
Yeah.
There's obviously tons of different ceramics, and all of them have a different sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could line up 5 different brands of ceramics, and you're like, fuck me, what do I use? What do I like the best? And it's sort of interesting when you start doing that and A/Bing it to other things. So you know, like the cheap silver micas,
Yeah.
the ones that people sell. They sell at Mojo. They sell at Amplified Parts and stuff. Actually, those sound really good.
Yeah.
Although they fail from time to time.
Yeah.
So that's a little trade-off. But sonically, they have a very smooth top end, not very grainy.
Yeah.
And they're very kind of thick sounding, and they're cool. I used to use those in the amps all the time. And later I switched to a ceramic because I'm just having problems that occasionally they would fail, right?
Yeah.
But I've had people that are like, I don't like how it sounds with the ceramics. I had because they had the other ones before, and they're like, I like, and I've swapped them for them, and I'm like, I understand what they're saying. You know, I get
it's probably the most noticeable.
I get the point of what they're saying.
Yeah,
and
those silver micas versus the ceramics are probably the most noticeable.
I like actually like the cheap silver micas better than the CDE silver micas.
That's what my
kind of weird.
My amps, I use the 1000 silver mica bright cap.
Yeah, and then the bright cap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, and you know what my amps sound like. They sound really great, man.
Whatever you got going works good. Yeah. So this is something I've wrestled with for years, those caps. And it drives me kind of insane a little bit because I find sometimes certain ceramics can sound very, on the super high frequencies, they can sound almost like too hi-fi. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not, they're too bright, or they're like, if you do a pick scrape, they're too much. Like, too much string noise, you know?
Yeah, well, there's extra sort of harmonic frequencies that come in.
And then like I don't know anymore. I'm to the point where I'm not sure anymore. You know,
man, like, I'm gonna be honest. I always considered like those have a very specific sound, and I always considered that very specific to the way your amp sounded, because I started in 2017. And
here's the interesting thing. So even in like plexi amps and stuff, or like some stock circuits, right? So if I compare it to my vintage amp, the actual cheap silver micas sound more like the capacitors that are in my vintage amp than CDE silver micas and or ceramics. And this is just an amp cranked, this is just a plexi style circuit, so I was always shooting originally when I first started all these amps for my particular amp and how it sounded and the juiciness it had when cranked on 10. How do I get that sound, but with the master volume and stuff at a lower volume? So that's how all those circuits came about. I've tried all sorts. I experimented with all sorts of picofarad caps. So even MKT, they make a 470 picofarad like polyester cap. WEMA, different caps. That's a whole different sound, and it's like I put them in. And I'm like, no, I hate that.
Yeah.
I know right away. Generally speaking, it's just like, and now I'm down to honestly the yellow Vichys, which I
those are
know
good.
Dan use, and
Yeah.
and or maybe the cheap silver micas, depending on the amp. I'm like, that's where I'm kind of like landed. And I've tried other silver micas, like even more obscure ones, like more hi-fi ones and different ones, and I'm like, yeah, no, don't like those.
Yeah, there's a ceramic type that responds more like a silver mica.
Which one?
It's usually, the designation on, you've got like, your X7Rs.
Yeah.
You got one that's NPO or COG.
Well, yeah, but you can't get those anymore in the big fucking.
They're
You used
really
to be able to get those.
you can get them in the UK, but they're fucking expensive. Really expensive.
Yeah, you
Like,
used to be able to get big ceramic, disc caps with NPOs, COG caps. I used to buy some. I used to use some, but they've pretty much been eliminated mostly.
Yeah,
Other than the weird little multi-layer caps that are NPO or COG now, which I don't want to use those. I want the disc cap.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you want the disc, like nowadays, discs essentially in terms of technology, there's not really much use for disc.
Yeah, I know.
Outside of what us guys are doing,
Yeah.
So there's no real reason to keep making them. But
Dave, what value is all the way to the right on the bright switch on the Plex?
To the right.
Yeah, that's the brightest, most gain.
Oh, it's a 0047.
4700, yeah.
4700 pico farad, yeah.
That's the shit, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, like it's the shit if you're not going to run the gain on 10.
No, but I run live in the real world. I run the master on your amp about 6. Then I push it over to the right, man. It's like, hello.
And then where's the gain at? With the volume 1 at?
Cranked.
Well, that doesn't make any difference, huh? If volume 1 is on 10, switching that bright switch won't make any difference.
Oh. I'm staring at it right now. My volume.
If the volume is down at like 8 or something, it'll make a difference.
Yeah, volume 1's actually at 6.
Okay, that makes a difference. Yeah.
And then
that'll tighten it all up.
Yeah, I have it at 66. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes such a difference. It's like, okay.
Well, that's because it's like the volume is at 10 on certain frequencies.
Okay.
So when that bright cap, it's basically just shelving off some of the bass frequencies. It's like the volume that's on 10, but it's at a lower volume, so the bass frequencies go away basically.
But it just gets so like the distortion gets so good.
Yeah.
Like
it's
like
tight enough, isn't it? I often describe it to people like it's like a treble bleed circuit on a guitar because a lot of people understand that or they know it. I've got one of those.
It's like a filter.
I know, but the problem is like when you try to start explaining how to dial this stuff into people, it's over a lot of people's heads. They really. Like I just did an amp for someone and I know I'm going to have to go down this rabbit hole. I'm like going, okay, now this first gain knob, it has a pull bright cap and it's like kind of more of a Jose circuit, right? So it's two gain pots. But the first one, I have a pull bright cap on the first gain stage, right? And so the first gain stage is I made it a 0.0022. So not a 0047. So I made it a 0.0022. So it's got this cut, like this cool cut.
Yeah.
If you back it down, but you can't go too far because then it gets anemic and shitty,
Right.
But to try to explain this to people is like, come on. It's hard sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, okay, you might like it pulled, but don't turn it down too much, like.
Yeah. You
but
can
Dave,
make
that adds noise.
Turn it down. Noise. It adds noise. Yeah, it adds noise. Well, it adds noise because it's like the knobs on 10.
Yeah, exactly. I have to explain
exa-
this with my mods, like when you do the push-pull bright caps on the gains, and it's
Yeah.
like there's more hiss. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your
More
game
gain.
just went up
Welcome
like
to my
10 volt.
fucking hell.
It's more.
Yeah.
It's more good. It's more good.
More good.
Good.
No,
It's more like, like if you
More better.
use that 0.0022 value, it gets a really snarly thing, really
Yeah.
tightens shit up like a
Oh, yeah.
ton, and but minimally, like like turn it to 8. Okay,
Yeah,
there you
you
go,
don't want
perfect.
too much of it.
Little bit, 8. Unless you're using a down-tuned guitar, then maybe you can turn it lower. And then I have a 0047 on the second one. So also don't turn that one down too much. No, don't do that. If you want more classic, leave that one kind of 7 to 10.
Yeah.
And then the other one, don't have the bright cap on and just turn it down a little bit and it'll be a little more classic in game. But try to explain this to people is complicated.
Yeah.
So
Just
which
tell
is
them-
why
just tell them
like
to turn it on.
B100 amps,
turn
I
it
never put bright switches because it was like, no,
Yeah.
too much trouble.
Yeah, I mean, if you can bake this stuff in and just get it kind of just sounding great overall, then take away the confusion factor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's back to these amps we're talking about today. It's like they didn't have any options. You know what I mean? Coming from the thing, it's like, okay, these sound great.
Even in an old super lead, right? So an old super lead, right? People had a 0047 cap, right? They didn't understand even back then, which is why you see so many disconnected. They didn't understand. Yeah, it sounds anemic as shit if you turn it down to 4.
Yeah.
But at that point, you should jumper it with the other channel and turn the other channel up to compensate for that other one being down at 4. And then it'll give you the bass back in. And then it starts to get something cool.
But at that point, just buy a fucking Fender. I mean,
but I mean, people are just don't know how to dial it in. They just don't know how to dial it in. They don't understand the workings of it. We understand the workings of it. We can do that.
Yeah.
Some people do. There's some players that get it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look,
few and far between, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been totally ignorant. I even took electronics for 4 years in high school and junior high and built pedals and all kinds of stuff and made all these records. I didn't know how amps worked till about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what I do for a living, and I had no clue.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, and I mean, as a guitar player, no one ever said, hey, maybe you should know what the fuck you're playing out of. You know what I mean? I just looked at what Randy Rhoads had and Jimmy Page and said, okay, I guess that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It sounds good. It is good.
Yeah.
I got two
all
schematics.
These things are important, and guitar players who really do want a great sound or a tailored sound, they should have some limited education on what this stuff does.
I think it's to the point of where you can like maybe get more out of your gear. It's good to know something about it.
Yeah.
I think so. So on that, let's help people understand what they've got with the super bass. I've got two schematics, right? One, this is the 9092. So we'll just go over this real quick. But I want to actually move to that 3-stage plate fed circuit, Dan.
Oh, yeah, the weirdo one.
I've got some info on that, right? So that's super interesting. But
so
we had a look at the pictures of the amps just before, right, to spot the differences. And on the last show, we obviously went through the 1959 schematics in depth. So here we go, right? This is the shared cathode. We showed that.
Yep.
In the pictures. Moving along. Tone stack. So you can't quite read that, but it's 56K slope, 250 picofarad triple cap. Shay, you mentioned that. Okay. What's next? 0.1 couplers
Perhaps.
on the phase inverter.
Yep.
No bright cap, right? This is
Yeah,
No bright cap.
no bright
That's
cap here,
one of the big ones.
right? And that's kind of it, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
This was a later. Was this a later schematic?
They're all
Yes, it
these
was.
are all drawn in 1970, but this is a no. This is Mark 1. There's a
Okay,
Mark 2 down
70.
here.
Okay.
You can see the Mark 2's got the different present spot, the 0.68.
Yep.
It's got a 4K 7 in parallel with it. This is the old Mark 1, 5K with the 0.1. All right, we noticed that on the schematics last time. Okay, so I need to just unshare this for a second and bring this back up. The only way I can do it.
What did I miss?
Not much. Nothing you don't already know.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing I don't know.
You're fine. You're fine.
Guess who drew this schematic?
Well, Brent. We can see
Oh,
that.
Brett.
Oh, nice.
Big Sound. Remember we did the SLX episode with
Yeah.
Brett? He drew
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
right. So he's
Excellent.
drawing this, which is the best version I could find. So
Yep.
in the late 70s, so Dan, you correct me if I'm wrong on this, right? But in the late 70s, for a minute, Marshall were building this circuit. And
They were indeed. Yeah, this is
50
what the
50
1994
and the
model-
hundreds, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. And I first discovered this because I remember getting one in here,
Me
and I
too.
was like, "What the fuck is this crazy mod? Someone's modded this and like taken a whole gain stage out or whatever, right?" And you reached out to me and you said, "Man, they were from the factory like that for a minute."
Yeah, they were.
This is the first time I've ever actually seen it
Drawn
in a
up.
clear schematic.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy,
the
right?
only schematic I'd got of it before was the old Marshall one, and it was just like there was 3 different preamps on one page, and they're really like not very clear. So yeah, it's nice to see this all actually plotted out properly, so you can. Read
So
it.
let's have a look at this thing. What's going on? We've got
2 channels.
2 channel amp, right? High and
Low,
low
high
inputs.
inputs. Typical.
Okay, so on V1A, we've got no bypass cap,
Right. Low gain.
Yeah,
right? No bright cap.
Nope.
no,
510K resistor in series off the wiper. Okay, well, these like mixer resistors
yeah,
straight in.
exactly. That's your mixer.
510K.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's a weird value.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have seen those vary though between 470K through to like 510. So it probably is like, again, like it's one of those things, Friday afternoon job. Did they have any 470Ks? No, let's put 510Ks in there. You're lucky they didn't.
Sure. Well, yeah, who knows?
That was the ordering
It's
department.
like the 5 pints later.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the ordering department on a
Maybe
Friday.
6 pints.
Lunch fares on a Friday.
Yeah, exactly. You're lucky they didn't put like 2.2 megs or something in here. 10 meg.
It'll work.
Yeah, exactly. Anything will do.
What are the
So
play
bright channel, 2K7 cathode, 47
Yeah,
nanofarad.
little bit leaner on that.
Yeah, a bit leaner.
Probably a bit more definition.
0.47?
Yeah,
Or no, 47 nanofarad. So wait.
that's
40.
that's 0.047. Yeah, like as in like
Oh,
like coupling
That's
cap.
even weirder.
That's bright.
That's
eh?
really lean.
Yeah.
Well, there's no treble picker on this
No.
mixer, and no
Yeah.
bright cap.
What are
So,
the
but
plate
this is-
resistors there? Can't see.
It's 100K
100.
plate.
On both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, all
Sorry,
right.
I'm blind.
So far.
Okay, so they come together straight in to the grid of
To what would have been the cathode follower stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They kind of just cut part of it out.
that's
one
it.
triode not used.
Yeah.
1.5K.
The plate resistor is mounted between pins 6 and 1, you know, just obviously not then going from 1 to 8, you know, like it would do normally with the extra bit on the leg. So yeah.
It's pretty crazy. And I remember the first time I've seen a couple of these now.
This
right?
is totally crazy.
Both of them I converted back to traditional cathode follower circuits.
Wow.
And there was a third amp that I had here once that someone had converted. It was one of these circuits, and they'd converted it back to cathode follower driven tone stack and made the whole amp stop. But it just didn't sound right. Like this amp sounded weird.
Yeah.
What's going on with this EQ?
They hadn't changed the pots.
I know, it's crazy.
The pots are the problem.
Look at the mid pot.
Yeah.
And my triple pot's 1 meg.
Well, yeah, but then you have this other 5,000 picofarad with the 10K shoved in there also.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
but
fuck?
if you dump all that shit and you just think, oh, I'm going to wire it up like a super lead or super bass or something, I mean, it's just
no good.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah, man. Well, this is like
you
this
got me as well, you know.
You mess with it.
Like this guy, man. Like I've had this amp and it just never sounded good.
Yeah. Rule number 1: if you're working on old Marshalls, measure everything. Everything.
Especially
Don't assume anything.
If you're working on anything, maybe measure everything, because occasionally something might slip through. I don't know.
But this is crazy. And so like it's a pretty low gain amp, isn't it? You know, this thing is
it's also not a very loud amp. Did you find that as well? It doesn't seem to have the same kind of perceived loudness as a super bass. Not even close.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Look at the cathode. Did we talk about the cathode resistor on this? Look at this.
So that's 15. Are we absolutely sure that's 15K though? I had a weird feeling.
I can't remember what we had in them, but
shit.
I might be wrong.
I'm really cold.
I've got there is a photo of this amp.
This is probably why it's not loud.
Yeah. It's not driving tons and tons of gain through that preamp. No, I don't know why. I thought it was 1.5K there.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, 15K would be a.
Could be wrong.
Do you want to have a look at the picture of this amp? So Brett drew this up based on an amp.
Yeah, let's do it. Definitely.
Yeah, so he's got pretty clear picture of the circuit board here, so we can have a look at this. I have to close and reshare to do this. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the crazy one, man. It's got resistors on the parts and all kinds of shit going on.
What do we got? Gold, red,
15
green.
kb.
It's right.
That's a 1.5K, isn't it?
Gold, red, green. What?
That's that. Right by where the third stage cathode. I think that is a 1.5K.
Right above Marshall, where it says
ST1.
Yeah, that's not a 15K.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it's a 1.5K. I was going to say I was pretty sure that it was 1.5 in most of those.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Makes more sense for sure. Yeah,
you really need that there. I mean, if you had a 15K there, it's going to be.
I can remember when I had one of these on the bench, Dan. I remember the first thing that caught my eye, and I was like, "What was this? The slope resistor here?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What? Someone modded this and put a 220K slope in?"
Well, this is a prime candidate for stockish. I mean, if you were to look at this and see the piggyback resistor,
it's actually a 5 on the stockish. Because it's the correct. It's correct.
Yes, yeah. But
For
it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, the only thing though, the ones I've had on my bench though didn't have the piggybacked HT droppers. Mine didn't have that, but that could be. What did they have in stock? Yeah,
and then you see,
it's 22Ks or whatever, and they just I've seen it before actually.
Yeah,
when you see this stuff on the tone stack and the parts, I was like,
Yeah.
I was given this
they're all wide,
a 0 out of 5 for stockish when I first saw
Yeah.
this. Sam.
Yeah, and they're all wired exactly like that. You know, it's like
Yeah.
fiddly shit to have to sit and wire. You know, so I'm surprised they did it that way.
What's with the what's going on here with? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just looking at the base pot here with the resistors.
The whole EQ is whacked. I mean, it's got a whole different thing.
It's a funky EQ. It's I forget what kind of EQ that is. That's name for it. It's fucked if I can remember.
Weird.
Yeah, a weird EQ. it's like what's the
It's
point?
the backs. I don't know how you pronounce the
Baxendal.
Baxendal, yeah.
I think it's the Baxendal. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think it's kind of like
Or a variation on it.
A variation on that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. For this kind of an amp, I don't know.
Pretty crazy.
I've never seen one of these in person, and I've never played one.
Oh, man.
Pretty low gain, man. It's like you can imagine three pretty cool stages. No bypass caps, well, one bypass cap, I guess. It's like
and it's doing not very much.
And this, you can see this unused triode here. It was just like sitting there chilling, doing nothing.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that.
No, I modded so many of these.
Yeah,
really.
Seriously, I reckon I've probably done 40 of them. Like seriously,
I've only seen one or two of them in my whole career.
Yeah, there must be tons of them there must have been tons of them in the UK.
Yeah.
Until I came along there.
And what years, Dan? So like Brett's posted, I found this on
late 70s
Marshall forum.
Brett
said this was a 79, I think.
Right. They've all been between 78 to 80.
Right.
Yeah.
Although I've never seen one older than 78 that had this circuit. Anything I saw that was a super bass, like, actually like, written on the chassis at least, that was before 78 typically was the real super bass.
The 1992. So do you have a theory as to why they went with this for a minute?
I think maybe they just had
cleaner. They wanted cleaner, more like hi-fi.
Well, the other thing is, I mean, you think about it as well. I think maybe they were trying to diversify the lineup to make this seem like an actual bass amp. Because if you think about it, then if you look at the lineage with those amps, when they went to the JCM 800 circuit and they stopped with the JMPs, they continued the master volume circuit and the super lead circuit as the JCM 800, but then they did the JCM 800 bass series, which is kind of like it's a bit like this, but it's, if I remember rightly, it's also even a bit further kind of wackier. I never really pulled that apart because it just sounded like shit from the get-go, but they tried to do the whole thing with, like, they put the markers on the front with the bass series JCM 800, so it looks like it's an active tone stack. Now it's not an active tone stack if I remember right, but they put like the middle point is 0.
Yeah.
And it's got like a cut and a boost and everything. They tried to make it that way with the pot tapers.
Is that this crazy amp here, Dan? Because I'm just pulling together my files for this stream yesterday.
Go for it. I'll tell you. Yes.
So this is again, because they use the same model number, which is really annoying.
Yeah, now you see they refer to this.
1992, right? 800, 1992. It's not freaking not the same thing at all. So this thing, I mean, it's very, it's not very clear, obviously, but
it's essentially like they wanted.
Yeah, this is different though than what we were just looking at.
It's different again.
What it evolved into. This is kind of like what it then evolved into, essentially. I mean, if you look, you've got like the 100K with the 820.
So you have a cathode follower driving the EQ,
that's it. They kind of tried
the Van Daxtal EQ, and then a recovery stage.
Mm-hmm. So the thing is, with the cathode follower, you get a bit more of an interesting sweep on the pot. So driving the bass part and the treble part.
Yeah.
You don't quite get the losses that you'd get if it was plate fed. But at the same time, it's like they were trying to essentially, I think they were trying to get away from the idea of super lead, super bass that guitarists played. I think they wanted to just master volume, super lead, and then
Makes
bass.
sense.
Yeah, super bass was then okay. This is for bass players, because also if you get super bass 4x12s from the late 70s, they always have extended low frequency cones, not 55 hertz cones, 40 hertz cones.
Right.
Because I've got one cab that's got it, the G1280s, and they've got this unique cone on them. It's a Kurt Mueller cone, but it's actually a low resonance cone.
Huh.
It's an interesting sounding cab. You know, you can use it. It sounds great with a guitar amp, but they were trying to make this whole range, I think, for bass players. Because there were two cabinets that matched up with those, and one of them was a 4x12 that had those low resonance cones, and then the other one was a 2x15 in a 4x12 shell, I think.
Yeah.
So
I think
you were to use both of those together with these bass amps, you know, as a bass player. So that's why they were shooting for the cleaner preamp. Obviously, at the time bass players were playing like totally clean bass.
I don't think I've ever seen. I can't remember seeing what this amp looks like. Is it? So it's a 2 input amp. It's like a 2
Oh yeah, it looks like it depends. I mean, because what they did is they had the vertical input ones at the beginning, and then when they switched to horizontal inputs, they did the same thing, and they did like the front mounted PCB with the horizontal. But if you look at it, the first control is volume, and that's your only volume control on the whole amp. And then you've got treble, you've got mid frequency, and then you've got mid.
It's got a sweep here. You see this thing here? It says sweep.
Sweep and mid. It actually shows
sweep.
You sweep. So you can change the frequencies that the mid control works with. Then the bass control is next, and then the final one isn't presence; it's slope. And the dial is in reverse. So it's 10 to 0.
Slope here, right?
That's it. Yeah, and it's literally labeled in reverse.
Wow.
Again,
man.
these I've modded so many of these. I mean, I was like using.
So
these
is that all shoehorned into an ST1 PCB? Like, or is it a whole different?
No, it's its own board. But the thing is, though, you can use the board. You know, you can convert that board into a super lead or a 2203. I've done it loads of times. I've still got one. In fact, like the next time we do the amp panel, I'm back in UK. I'll crack out one of the ones that I've got at home. I Jose modded it, but it's still, you know, it's still using the same
the board that it came with.
Yeah, it's still got the board. I'll crack it open and show you guys on.
We take some, mate. We'll feature it in the stockish.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, it's all now, but
so you can give it a rating even now, Dan. How would you rate that amp?
Oh yeah, exactly. I'll rate my own work. This sucks.
I love that we get to the end of these chats and we go, oh well, what did we learn? What does super bass versus super lead mean?
Who the fuck knows?
What's JCM 800?
We still don't quite know.
We don't quite know. You know, what's interesting to me is like, I think Marshall should have probably done, you know, because when it went from JTM 45 to JTM 100, right?
Yeah.
So it probably should have stayed a JTM 100.
Right.
Although maybe the filtering changed and things changed, you know, for the later super bass, but it probably should have still stayed, you know, JTM 100,
yeah,
not super bass. And then they probably should had the super lead or whatever that became later, you know, or 1959, you know.
Yeah.
It probably shouldn't have been said it was super bass, and I mean, because it really is just a JTM 45 without a tube rectifier in a 100-watt format,
100%
bigger. I mean, the later ones with bigger filtering than the first JTM 100 amps. You know.
Yeah.
So,
They could have had 3 models in the lineup, right? They
I
could
mean,
have had, like, genuine
JTM
base
100 made more sense to me. Like
Yeah.
they should have just
JTM.
continued to that. Hey, we updated the filtering. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you know.
nobody even would have known or cared because they're just playing.
No, JTM 100 or a super lead or
Yeah.
but either way, either one.
Oh,
fucking turn it on and turn it up, Tracy, right?
Exactly that.
Yeah.
But
All you do.
whatever.
Turn it on
Yeah.
and turn it up.
Yeah. But yeah,
they
so
used what
it's
they
it's
had.
kind of like a
Turn it
it's just
on,
a
turn
lot-
it up. If you have good hands, you're going to be good.
yeah.
If you
Exactly.
don't, you're fucked.
But that's a really weird amp we just looked at.
It is
Yeah.
fucking
Totally weird.
Like I because like Dan said, the overall volume of it wouldn't be fun for a bass player. You know what I mean? Because you got to have headroom to play bass.
Yeah, it really like that. I think they just tried to keep it as clean as possible because you can turn it on 10, it doesn't really distort very much. But it's not really like loud enough to have
It's
that.
not like this super bass.
No, nowhere near. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of a cheating way to make it sound like it's a cleaner, high headroom amp by, just making it less powerful so it doesn't distort.
Yeah.
Kind of a strange way to go about it. I mean, they could have done various things, to make a really, killer bass amp.
I remember playing that circuit stock, like when the first one I worked on, and I remember thinking, kind of edge of breakup at best. It was just
barely, yeah,
like a little bit of hair, but nothing like a super bass.
Yeah. No, exactly. It doesn't even really get you into. Yeah, it doesn't even get you into like Malcolm. It doesn't really properly get into Malcolm territory.
No.
What did Lemmy play out of?
92. 1992.
Real super bass.
Yeah, real super
right?
bass.
Yeah. And I mean that was nice and
Basically what you have.
Like
yeah,
what you
exactly. Yeah.
Play a Rickenbacker into it, you got it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I did a bunch of gigs with Motorhead, and he just had that one head, and he just plugged straight into it.
And then behind his stacks, he had a little table with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
I never saw that, but okay.
Okay, so when I did gigs, I was in Japan, Summer Sonic Festival with the Offspring, and I was the tech, and Motorhead was playing also. And there's a couple things that you realize about Lemmy. One, he wore shorts that were way too small for him.
Yeah.
And you did not want to know what you saw. You just didn't. And two, behind his stacks on stage was a little like a TV tray table.
Nice.
And there was a pack of cigarettes, an ashtray, and a bottle of Jack Daniels and a shot glass.
Yeah.
And during the show, he'd go back there and light up a cigarette and I'm assuming take a shot, and then come back out on stage and fucking just rock your fucking face off.
Yep.
It
was the same at home.
It was fucking impressive to watch them. Fucking rip.
Same at his place. You go over there, and I used to stay over there all the time, and I'd get hungry, and all he had was Rebel Yell in the freezer, but plenty of cigarettes. He goes, just have another smoke if you're hungry. Just like okay.
Yeah. I'm not doing all the meth you're doing. So
well, he would say it.
I'm hungry.
I remember one day he was handing me a cigarette across the living room table, and I go, "Hey, your hand's shaking," and he goes, "Because I'm a speed freak, man. What do you expect?" And I go, "We need to eat. Have another cigarette." Great, but yeah, his rig, man, his whole thing, and I'm just trying to think how much he drank when we were out. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember being impressed by the volume of drink, but I mean, I don't think he did anything but drink. I never saw him eat a French fry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. God, I miss that.
Oh, that's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you never know. You don't know. He just didn't. Yeah.
Man, he's the real deal. I'll tell you that.
He was
Legend.
a typified legend, rock and roll, man.
No one like him.
No one.
Unreal, man. That is
Yeah,
so-
that's fucking
Don't make
awesome.
him like that no more.
No.
And you know, for his hard exterior, he was the most generous, caring, loving human being, kind, you know, person as well.
Yeah, just like to use a lot of meth.
He did. I mean, it got to the point where he was in Europe at one point. I was over here, and he had passed out. And when he got back here, went to the doctor. You know, he told the doctor, he goes, "Well, you know, I've been doing this." He goes, "Well, you can't stop doing that, so I'm going to prescribe you, you know, some amphetamine, you know, because he'd been doing it so long. It's part of his constitution, you know. It's just the way he was built, and you know, did his thing. But I mean, but that's the kind of that magical mystique of not having the internet from, you know, 1966 until 1992. You know, rock stars were rock stars. They did weird fucking shit, man, and they did really cool shit because of it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, moms.
No, they weren't choir boys, you know. They were
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Ed Van Halen, fucking
They weren't playing
whoever
Loveless.
you want, Jimmy Page, whoever. They weren't choir boys.
No.
Not at all.
Great fucking music, though.
You don't get the best art from
Yeah.
fucking choir boys, man.
No,
You don't. Sorry. You
no.
don't.
True.
You know.
I'll tell you about
And-
something when I'm off air in a minute. But yeah,
We're 3 hours in, boys.
yeah. Probably
You know,
time
Rock
to-
and roll.
probably time to wait.
Oh,
We
shit,
didn't
we
do
do
Super
one?
League, did we?
We did 3 hours on Super Bass.
Did we not do? Did we not do any Super League?
No, we did. I think.
No, we
I think
didn't. But we didn't do the difference, did we?
Oh,
It's
we-
3 hours on Super League next
Whoops.
Oh God. As long as they keep coming back to
we
watch,
talked
we'll
a bit
be
about
okay.
the differences.
But I
We
think
gotta
last
do,
month we covered the Super League in depth.
Pretty
Did we?
much.
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we kind of
Yeah.
Super League.
All right, that's good then.
We did a lot of Super
More
League.
than a few
But
times.
the real question is, what are we going to do in the next one?
That's it.
Oh yeah. So well, we know what we're gonna do in the next one. The thing we don't want to do.
Thing we don't want to do.
What?
we need to
2205.
we need to
2210.
continue the Marshall story, don't we? For
The
at least for a little
2205.
Well, we've
Ooh.
got plenty. We've got
You know what? It's not so bad. Not until we get to the fucking 900.
we got the
it's
Jubilee.
like-
Fuck
We
that.
still got the Jubilee.
Okay,
We got
fuck the
the
900.
Is it 2205?
The Mark 900 Mark III.
You know
Yeah,
what?
the useless amp that's channel switching.
Is that this?
Yeah, if it's channel
Yeah, you
switching.
one of those?
What a
2210?
fucking pile of shit.
That's how I feel about it too.
No, that's not.
Yeah,
That
you
never
should-
sound like a
you should-
The only
Marshall.
person that's managed to make that sound good is Tom Morello.
Tom Morello.
Michael Jenka.
I don't
Well,
look. We got to
he
go
sounds
to
like
that.
Tom.
sometimes, but he didn't use that all the time though. So I'm not giving them
No,
100% credit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what?
sometimes.
The ones from after 87, they redesigned it. It's awesome. The one
Really?
before
Mm.
is like sounds like dog shit.
Sounds like
All right, man.
Like
well, we're going to have to get into that.
bushy
We're going to
poop.
have to get into that conversation. then.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've got schematics for the later
Awesome.
type as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
cool.
I'll dig
great.
that up, find it for you.
Dan-
there we go. There's
Dan-
a conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan, you're gonna drive that one.
You're gonna
Yeah.
drive it.
that conversation.
Yeah, no
I hate
problem.
that amp.
Yeah.
The answer is can you mod that? Yes, I can. I'm gonna gut the whole entire amp and put a new board
Rip it
in.
out.
It's quite nice to do that though, because you've got all those.
I mean, yeah, well,
tubes
yeah, you
and
got all
those-
the whole
Can
the
do it.
holes. So you just like take the board out and there you go, done.
Yeah, that's why.
That'd be a good DIY board to.
Yeah. There you
someone-
go. Yeah, that fits perfectly and just it puts a
Yeah,
clean
drop it
channel
in.
in. Yeah. There you go, Jason. Something new to sell.
I've got so much time to do
Oh.
that.
You
I'll
got time
just send
to
you
do
this board.
Yeah.
that?
Tracy, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah,
That
man.
was a great time. Thanks,
By the
man.
way, this is Tracy Gunn, since no one ever introduced him.
Yeah,
I tried, but you guys,
we fucking.
it was like
Maybe
as
I'll
I was
go
saying
back
before,
to-
the biggest challenge for me trying to run the stream is to moderate you guys and get you to shut up. That's the hardest thing.
I know.
Nobody cares.
No.
I'm always like monitoring myself, going, okay, wait. Okay, he stopped. Okay, now me.
Yeah.
This has been a good one.
We do
Good
pretty good.
times.
We do pretty good, I think.
We do well.
I think we
Yeah, we do.
It's
Right.
been a very fucking fun chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, it's fucking the fucking Tracy.
I don't have
Guns.
the cool thing.
the Tracy Guns.
Yes, from Queen. Yes, Tracy Guns from Queen.
That's me.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Although
Tracy Guns,
Tracy
the
doesn't have his
Queen.
reactions turned on.
You need to get your reaction on. Yeah.
He's gonna be feeling real left out.
Oh, come on,
man.
let's do it, man. Let's go.
See,
Here
this
we go.
is how you know I don't belong here.
You do.
One thumb is that. Two thumbs is this.
Oh, there you
Wow.
What about
my
one
words.
horn? What happens then?
One horn.
One horn?
One horn?
No, I think
Nothing.
you have to do both
Only
too.
two
go.
horns.
Could be two, man.
I think this
What
one
about
does
me?
rain, doesn't it?
Wait,
This
what
one
happens
does
if you do
rain.
this?
There we go. Look, this is
Nothing.
the English one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, nothing happens if you do the finger. Come on.
No, you just flip us all
Oh,
off.
yeah.
There you
there
go.
we
Look
go.
at that.
There we go, Dave. Finally, you're getting some rain.
Yeah, right. Never rains here, ever.
Yeah. He's never
Never.
seen rain before.
Never, ever.
Man, I'd like to right now, man. I'm over this summer already. Jesus.
It rained
okay.
on me when I was
Hold on.
fixing my sprinklers in the front yard this morning.
Nice.
Before
It was
we
like
get
I
off
had to
the.
f- Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was like, I had to go out and fix sprinklers because one of my fucking asshole kids' friends, keep breaking a sprinkler, and it would just, shoot up a tower of water. And I'm like, if your friends break the sprinkler one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill them.
Yeah. You'll be wearing.
But
the
I had to
sprinkler.
go. I had to this time. I had to actually go and buy a new sprinkler head. And I mean, it's simple shit, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I may as well check all the sprinklers. So I'm out there and just like, dilly dallying around, and at one point you realize when you're checking sprinklers that you're just going to get wet. So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you just get wet, and you just get soaked, and you're just like dealing with them. It's actually kind of
It's summer,
cooling and
man.
fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
We still do
dilly
it.
dallying and house stuff.
Oh man. It's the
But
best.
it's fun. It's fine. I know how to do it. I just don't. I used to have a great gardener that used to check them all the time, and now I have a shitty gardener that doesn't check them. So,
Oh.
because my other gardener died,
Oh,
he dropped dead of a brain aneurysm.
Fuck.
Yeah, right. What a terrible way to go.
That's no good.
Man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there you go. Bring down the whole.
Okay.
Thing.
I'll
Thanks,
ride.
Dave.
I'll ride on the negativity here.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna ride on that because this has been fucking the hottest summer ever.
Unbelievable.
Fucking- oh my god. And look, we can all bitch about this. AI is just fucking too much. Everything's fucking AI now.
Yeah.
Like you can't
Yeah.
even get on the fucking online and know if a fucking video is real or not.
Oh, it's
just
not.
like, oh my god. There's
Yeah.
plenty of things to.
What about all
bitch
the
about.
advertisements? So like you're on social
Oh, that's
media,
the
right?
worst.
And you're like, and you read so you start reading about something, whatever. It's about some drug or some supplement or some fucking something. And it's the same read. You know what I mean? It's like the read reads the same. It reads exactly the same all the way down. And you're getting sucked into this whole thing and you're like, wait a minute. All these are exactly the fucking same. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
You're just trying to sell me something, and it probably doesn't work to begin with. So fuck you.
Man, I've noticed there's a lot of venues and local bands that are using AI for their posters and stuff. Like
Oh,
Hey,
God.
I am never
Oh my
fucking
God.
going anywhere where they have a fucking AI poster. Like,
No.
no, get real. It's so.
Well, I have a great idea. Let's get rid of all human creativity and just hand it over to something that, you know,
It's
and
terrible.
then all we have to do is nothing. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's the idea.
Hang out by
That's
the
the
beach.
universal income thing that they're
I
talking
I don't think
about
it's going to work
eventually.
like that.
It
what?
I
is
think
idi-
it'll work like that.
it is the movie Idiocracy is coming true.
It's true.
100%.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We say
And
it every
that
day on
movie,
tour.
And it's happening a lot faster than that movie predicted.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
they say eventually like AI will be doing all the work and that there will be a universal income that the state or government will pay you
Mm.
to survive.
Yeah, like what?
And this sounds like a terrible idea on every front for me.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if it worked in a perfect world, it wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I don't think it will work that
No,
way.
but then you're gonna
Have you
end up-
guys seen, you know, like Westworld and over the years,
is-
you know, the
you're gonna
original
have
Westworld, the
the
later
billionaire-
Westworld doesn't
the
work out
billionaire
well.
class at the top, right? The billionaire class at the top
Yeah.
deciding how much who
Who
gets
who
what and how
doled
much
out
they're
who
getting
what?
and all that.
No.
You
Hold
get
on.
$5.
It's already happening.
The data centers and the flock cameras and the surveillance shit, like all
This
of
is
this
terrible.
stuff is getting crazy way too fast right now.
Yeah. I reckon
I think I got an
it'll-
RV. That's why I got an RV, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You go out in the wilderness and fucking just live
Yeah.
off the land, man. Fuck all this shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
Mate,
I
it's
like,
like,
I like my wooden guitars. I like my wooden
we're getting,
guitars, and, you know.
We're getting way off topic here. People come
I
and
know.
join this. And
We're
people
just
come
doing
and join
bits.
this stream
Yeah.
to talk about amps and and forget about all that shit. So let's
Hey, Marshall
That's,
amps are great.
yeah. AI sucks.
AI sucks. Marshall's rule.
yeah.
Wait, two thumbs.
All right,
Come on,
guys.
give me the fucking thing. Oh, there we go. And there we go. We got I like the darker vibe.
That's
Yeah,
Dark
but-
Dave.
That's
But
damn
I
right,
really
man.
think they need to come up with something for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Come
will.
on. I mean, like, come on, people. Give us something real evil for that.
Dave,
Thanks,
write a strongly worded letter.
we gotta change our backgrounds on one of them like this.
Oh, yeah. I
Do
like
that?
the Simpsons.
I can do
background.
that.
Thanks to all for
Oh, wait, here he
tuning in.
goes. Here he
for
goes.
this
He's going to sit.
amazing episode. I'm going to sign off. You guys hang on the chat here for a second. All right. See you next time, guys. Thanks.
Bye.